Shalom, friends. So, welcome to the podcast with our first host, Nemo, Coach Nemo.
Yep.
We have Yair Fishbein. I'm Yon Lagarda. And today with us, the very special guest that's coming for the second time.
Once again.
Mr. Dr. Professor Mansour
Ashkar.
Ashkar.
And that episode's name, 3 Jews, 1 Druze.
One Druze, part 2.
Part 2.
Strap
Exactly. So, the last time, when we did, was the last time you came to visit Israel, and you had such a good time that we had to do it again. But ever since that moment, was it like 6 months ago? 7 months ago?
Maybe 6
Yeah.
months.
The Middle East has changed its face in
Completely,
the earth. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see what happened. After Mansour left, Israel entered Lebanon. Israel exited Lebanon. We did the world's most surgical, amazing fucking
The
007
beepers.
operation.
Yeah.
That's just, I mean, it's Bond movies didn't think about it.
Who is Hezbollah?
Like in other countries, it's like stories for legends.
Yeah.
Took down Nasrallah.
Nasrallah died. Sinwar died.
Syria. Sinwar.
The Syrian,
We have taken the
20 years.
Syrian-
How many years? Much more.
40-something years.
40-something-year-old regime in Syria just fucking dismantled.
In 24 hours.
In a day.
Yeah.
In a
Wow.
day.
Yeah.
And I became a dad.
And you became a dad. That's true.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
It's amazing how in like 2025, 2024, things that used to happen every like 30, 40 years now are happening every month.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Like
insane.
life-changing events are happening every. And think about it. Just
So much
4
history.
years ago, we had COVID. The world changed. Oh my God! And since then, it's not. Nobody's talking about it anymore.
Yeah,
it's
it
not as
changed
serious.
the
So
ripple
many
of the
things
universe.
have happened.
Wow.
It's insane. I mean, people talked about like I don't know 9/11 for years.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
9/11 was like 0.2% of what we had.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
fucking-
so many things happening.
And a few months after COVID,
Crazy.
things just
I don't know how to.
No, with the other side, dude. The other side. The handle.
The
The
handle.
handle.
No.
we're trying to teach you how to open a beer with.
No,
it's gonna end up bad.
Bring it here, please.
Oh, it's gonna go in his eye.
Yeah.
But he's
You
gonna
say.
he's gonna break.
Yeah.
Yes. He's gonna break his finger. Like 5. Okay, man.
I
the
taught
second
Yair how to
time.
throw axes, and I just taught Yair how to open a beer.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So Mansour, how you doing, man?
Wow. After this introduction,
Yeah.
Doctor,
doing
professor.
well. I'm doing well.
What's new in your life?
Lover.
Ooh, what's new in my life? Nothing that you didn't mention. The fall of the Syrian regime and everything happening in the Middle East.
Has your advocacy changed?
No, my advocate haven't changed. I moved it a little bit now towards stories about special forces, military stuff.
But you sped up
The good stuff.
your YouTube game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
a lot since then.
After I realized that the Instagram hates me, and the Instagram is like hating me a little bit more than they hate others.
They hate us all.
Like I know they hate everybody, but with me they took like an extra step. They like blocked me for 270 days from going live.
Wow.
Because I made a video rolling vinyl leaf with my mom, So I kind of realized that Instagram and me, you know what? Thanks guys. I'm going to go to YouTube.
Listen, I'm going to say something
I
very
can't
serious.
believe he's Jewish. that motherfucker.
No, like he loves Israel. Ban.
Yeah.
That's
Dude, today I uploaded
That's
a
the
video
policy.
to TikTok, like a 2-3 minute video. After 30 seconds, it was taken down for community guidelines. Misinformation. I'm like, you didn't even have time to play the video.
there's no computer
Ever
that can
since I
process
uploaded
that.
it. Not computer, nobody watched it. What do you mean, just misinformation?
Wow.
It hasn't even been enough minutes since I posted
Fucking
it.
Chinese.
It's the length of the video.
No.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Don't say that. Nemo.
It's
What?
yeah.
We
Don't
love
say
the
that.
Chinese?
We love them.
Of course we love the Chinese. Why won't I say it? I love the Chinese. China are the best.
You are good. Smooth.
Good and smooth. Be Chinese.
Yeah, no, it's
So-
crazy, man.
A lot of things are changing. Middle East is changing.
The
and-
world is fucking changing.
And,
He
and
mentioned-
wait,
he
and I
mentioned
mean, if
Trump.
Yeah, so if we do like a little zoom in into our little piece of land that for some reason nobody wants us to have, Trump just made the most insane
Come back.
comeback. No, but the most insane statement.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, for those of you, if somebody hasn't heard,
I didn't see it coming.
Trump basically said that he's going to relocate all of the people of Gaza into Egypt and Jordan. America is going to take control of Gaza, and he's basically going to rebuild it.
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, but I
But
have
dude,
I have a little
listen,
thing to say.
I have
this
posted,
week.
I have posted like in the, I don't know, the first month of the war, I have posted my idea to dig a tunnel and made it Venice. And it's, and it's not craziest. It's not like Trump.
You think they can't swim?
I don't know, but I said Venice and Trump said Vegas.
That's
So-
true. That's true. So, I forgot what I was about to say.
Their donkey won't survive. Donkeys don't know.
No,
how
the
to
So
question
first
is-
of all,
the
I
question
want
is, like,
I want to say
practically.
that we saw what happened now with Trump saying if all the hostages don't return by Saturday at 12, hell is going to break loose, and absolutely nothing happened. We got three hostages
The
You know,
time now
and-
is 10 o'clock in the
at night, and hell has not broken loose. So I'm just afraid that this is just another statement that he's just throwing out there that means a lot to us, but nothing to him.
No, I heard a podcast talking about that, and they said that the strategy of Trump, that he uses it a lot, is that he goes in front of the entire world, say something insane, and then he understands what the Americans and the senators think about that.
This is how he's checking the
And
water.
then if he sees that he has support, he does it. And if not, there's another crazy thing that happened in the world, and they forget about it.
wow,
wow.
nice strategy.
Yeah.
I need to read his book. I heard his book is amazing.
Mr. Trump?
Trump?
His first book
All right.
about how selling.
Wow.
Basically, what he did here is selling.
So, Masoud, do you think it's going to happen?
Taking the Gazans out of Gaza.
And rebuilding it.
Well, I have a tough answer for that because I think it's the first real practical solution for the peace in the Middle East that I've ever heard. All the other ones were fluffy ones. People like to hear them, makes them feel good, but they were just not practical. That was the first one that I said, if this will be done, it will solve this conflict.
100%.
Do you think so?
Okay, on one hand, we're talking about
I completely agree.
relocating 2.2 million people. Okay? First
The
of all,
world is big.
Yeah, no. First of all, it's relocating 2.2 million people. I mean, logistically,
It's doable.
During the war,
It's
we've
doable.
already relocated
It's
people
doable.
from one place to another. But I mean,
It's doable.
humanitarian-wise, you really have to build them. City. I mean, you can just throw them on tents in the
I have
Sinai
an amazing
desert.
okay.
idea.
It will take 5 years.
I have an amazing idea that will prove that. Well, I'm going to say something strong. If you want to delete
The
it, I will.
Chinese can build-
That's a proof that the Arabs don't really like the Palestinian, and it's on an act. Because if they love them so much, and they think that they are the chosen people that will bring it,
They don't.
They need to go to Saudi Arabia, the wall that they are building, and put them there.
Well, let's see.
That's the way to win.
Yeah.
But they won't win.
So I think humanitarian-wise, this is a very. I mean, first of all, whatever you think about the Gazans, you are taking people who lived in the same place for at least 16 years out of their homes. That's first of all.
Okay.
But if we now want to go into semantics and start looking at it now through a humanitarian angle, 1.6 million people in Gaza are refugees.
They are
So
miserable.
3 out of 4 people in Gaza are considered refugees. Refugees, it means that you don't live in your house, in your home. You are relocated to somewhere else and you're waiting to be established somewhere. So according to Gazans, 75% of
Do not
Gazans
belong there.
don't belong there. So
But the rest, who are they?
so on one hand, they are still milking the refugee status and using that to try to dismantle Israel. But when it backfires back to them, they're like, oh, no. Gaza is our home. You can't take us out. Ethnic cleansing. So either
But dude-
you are a refugee
Are you
or you're not.
Are you blaming them for lying? For
I'm,
sure.
I'm
dude.
just putting their lies on the table.
Dude.
So
they are good people. Come on.
there might be some good people. People that
They
don't
would never do that. They're innocent. They are fucking innocent.
think about it. That's exactly it.
They are all based
All those
on lies.
people that surrounded the hostage that came back, Arbel, I think her name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. that they were like on her.
They had to push people away.
No, those people are innocent. Yo, they are okay.
Look, all of the hostages, almost all of the hostages said that the scariest part of all of the experience of being a hostage was
Brought home.
from the release is the moment between Hamas and the Red Cross, because you have thousands of people screaming, throwing shit.
We'll tear you apart.
Yeah, trying to film you, whatever. And they all say that is because they don't trust the Red Cross. Red Cross don't have any. I mean,
It's
no
nothing.
credentials.
If
nothing.
something happens, they can't.
They don't
stop
feel
it.
like they really will put the lives out for them.
They shook their hands.
Cross
man.
is just an Uber for terrorists.
They're-
They're not even
it is.
Uber Eats. They didn't
They-
even give them food. They're just
Do you
Uber.
see like the Hamas terrorists on
Yeah.
the trucks of
Just Uber, nothing. They didn't give food, they didn't give medicine, nothing.
Nothing.
They just drove from here to here and had a stop on the way to show a Holocaust survivor, Jewish person that was just, came out of Hamas, and parade him in the street and then, give him like a goodie bag.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that.
And the Red
big
Cross,
bag.
after seeing that, the Red Cross goes and signs a paper with them, shakes their hand.
Fucking
and then
shake
they go.
their hands.
So what did you do except from driving prisoners,
Nothing.
Jewish prisoners, kidnapped, and then parade them in the street, then nothing. You bring
No,
them
but
in.
I have to say, just the fact that they are doing it means that maybe they care.
No, fuck no.
Yo,
Fuck no. They have been there for 16 months. The Red Cross?
yo,
They don't give a fuck.
they are the ones
They don't give
willing to come there and save their lives. Not a lot of people
For
would-
the Gazans.
No.
They are there helping the Gazans in the hospitals.
I used to think like you, but now I don't.
Why? The Red Cross?
I believed, how many people in the world will agree to go and do what they are doing? They
What are you
need to
crazy?
act
They believe
because
it.
No,
they
no,
believe
They are
in the
on
goal
the
of
balance.
Hamas.
They are right on the balance between
No.
Nemo.
They live on Hamas. They are
Wait,
Hamas.
wait. You're talking on an individual level, and we're talking on like the corpse level. Like individually, every single person who goes out of his home into a war zone
It's
to help
insane.
people is a good person.
Completely.
But the Red Cross, like the organization, is fucking evil and insane.
It's devil.
Exact. So we're agreeing.
Yeah,
On
I'm
individual
agreeing.
level, those guys are incredible.
I looked micro and you looked macro.
They really, really feel like they're making a change and going to save the world one person at a time. They really do. The organization sends them to do the wrong thing.
Until they see something really fucked up in the world and they get insane and become like the rest.
You know, in the Second
I
World
think
War,
in
during
the
the
Red-
Holocaust, the Red Cross never went to see the Jews, right? It existed. And during when everybody knew what was going on, they didn't go to see them once. In the Holocaust!
Fuck.
Exactly.
Isn't that crazy that it's all these like extreme hatred through human history was always pointed toward the Jews?
The end of every
Extreme.
conspiracy
Peak.
theory is the
The
Jews.
peak of the hatred. Yeah, and I'm not saying it from a conspiracy, on the Jews. It's just, why is the world doing that?
Because we are superior.
I have a theory. So the main people who hate us are Christians and Muslims, okay? Which is the majority of the world. Hindus don't give a shit about us. Taoists don't give a shit about us. It's mainly Muslims and Christians.
Yeah.
So, because we are the original religion, Christianity came from Judaism.
Yeah.
So when a new prophet came by, a new religion came by, they wanted to change everybody. And then there was this stubborn group who didn't want to fucking change. Everything is on fucking them.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys. And then a new prophet came by and a new religion came by, and they also tried to change the original ones.
Yeah.
And then because it wouldn't fucking change, fuck these guys. These guys are the worst thing in the world. The trees and the stones will tell you where the Jews in the end of times, and let's go. So I think
that was
that
60
is
seconds about
like
how the
the
Christianity and
roots
Islam
of why these monotheistic religions hate the Jews.
Because we say,
Yeah. Because we said, thank you very much. No, thank you.
Do you know the story?
But why don't
We
they
are
kill the
staying here.
Jews? Wait a
Yeah,
second.
I'm okay here. Because since the beginning of fucking time,
Like-
all we want is, please, leave me the fuck alone. Thank you very much.
But we're
Bye.
asking for it.
No, but like
Change. No, I want to stay here. Go away. No, thank you. I want to stay here.
fucking go.
Dude.
We don't want to kill you, but fucking
Leave
go.
us the fuck alone. That's all we asked for. Always.
Wow.
That's a good cartoon.
Mansoor, do you feel like
I feel like an ancient thing just came out. Like an ancient fucking
do you
stone in
feel
my
any
stomach.
equivalent in that?
I think about the Jews, I don't have any explanation aside that it could be spiritual. And I'm not a religious person. And that's like the only any other logical answer.
And
I
we've
get.
just
no
lost
sense.
Jon. We've just lost Jon.
I'm
But
good
with the
spiritual
Druze,
conversations.
We are happy.
with the Druze, we had the same persecution, only mostly from Islam. Christianity didn't really persecute the Druze. So for the last 1,000 years, the Druze have been surviving a genocidal attempt from Islam. Sometimes through fierce wars and battles, sometimes diplomacy and some compromise will bring it to a calmer down in a few years, and then again, jihad. Will
Yeah,
come
now
and
the
try.
Druze in southern Syria wanted to be part of Israel.
Yeah, how crazy is that?
Yeah. You
Also, since the
They're
last
saying
time
we
that I was
want,
here.
know what's
we want
crazy?
Israel to annex us.
You know what's crazy? The fact that they say, okay, there is enough chance for it to work. Because I know that if it won't work, they will hear it that I want to go and they will kill me.
Yeah.
Not go. They wanted to annex that part of Syria. Like that territory
had-
for Israel.
They had their back to the wall, and the Druze, who are ever cautious and careful, came and said, guys, option A is terrible. The new regime is Al-Qaeda, and they will come and try to take our daughters and kill our men. There's no way that it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So
Sooner
now,
or later.
So now by us actually calling Israel and saying, hey, help us, we're not burning any bridge. We might actually be having the only bridge that will save us.
Yeah.
So then they came and said, but
Damn.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot of collision back and forth. What are you doing? No, we can't. This is completely gonna seal the deal, and they're
You
gonna
know
come.
they have like WhatsApp groups of like the Druze communities across the border.
What?
Yeah,
He knows everything. I mean, we know what we hear in the news, but he knows like from the people there.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, man. Our families, relatives.
Wow.
My mom talked to them like on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, we hear everything inside.
So everything you're hearing this guy say is like this is the truth. The
hear
shit you
it-
don't hear in the news.
It's vetted. It's
Hear
vetted.
it. I
verified.
told you last time when I was here. I
We
told
have
you
a
about
blue ribbon.
my cousin that I saved and helped him.
Yeah.
flee Syria.
It's crazy.
Did I ever tell you the story how I saved the Dutch model in the desert in
Go, what
Jordan?
the fuck?
The Dutch model now. I think he's preparing
Palestinians.
stories.
From Palestinians.
Wait,
Yeah,
from Jordan?
yeah, in Jordan, yeah.
Oh, of course. we've heard it.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, you told me.
In Jordan, of course.
He told the
us.
story here?
Yeah.
I thought it
In the
was
podcast?
No,
No, it's the one with your wife.
no, that's a different one.
Not wife.
You're talking not the one that got kidnapped in
with-
Jordan.
Oh, not that one.
Whoa, there's another story in Jordan.
No, different
Guys,
times. Several
this-
years before.
This beautiful person you're seeing right here decided that he wanted to just walk across Jordan. Why? Because fuck like normal countries or safe countries. He wants to hike through a dangerous, actual dangerous, your life's in danger country for fun. And then he
Just to
comes
see
down-
what happens.
And then he comes with these stories like, yeah, this time I saved like the
So
Dutch
tell us
model
about
from
the model.
Palestinians.
Wow. So listen,
What
that
the
was
fuck?
that was before I was
Was it a
kidnapped.
male model?
Yon, that
No,
wasn't
female.
Yeah, the other
Female.
story is that he got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yon, that was a great explanation summary of what happened in the last episode. Good job, Yon.
Yeah. So I go to Jordan and I meet this Dutch beautiful model who just finished her degree in some humanitarian stuff, and she want to go through a hike in the desert. And I wanted as well, so she said, "Would you join me?" I said, "Perfect." And then she told me the hike is gonna be like a 1-day hike. That was pretty much like back and forth. I don't remember exact details. So as we're hiking, she's with flip-flops. I'm with just normal kind of water, enough just for 1 day. We go down the wadi, and now you can't go back up.
Why
All right. It was too steep, kind of. It was just the down was the hard part. It's gonna be very hard to go back up. So you're just gonna have to go down and then grab like a car, hitchhike, and that's it. It's a 1-day hike. As we're going, this day is not finishing. Going. Suddenly I hear like gunshots. Pow, pow.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the heck? And then I see,
Not again.
and then I see a few guys there with like kind of military pants, desert, Iraq.
Did you cross the
Hezbollah.
border?
No, not yet. Not yet. And
What to wear?
they're practicing shooting. They're practicing shooting some cans. And then I kid you not, out of the bushes right behind me comes out an Arab dude, like very dark skin, with a machete in his hand.
What the fuck?
And he is amputated on the other hand. So a one-armed Arab dude with a machete just come out from behind with a mustache, like missing a few teeth. And he's like,
fuck?
what is... And he's
What the?
No,
and he's not attacking.
It was a part of a movie, dude.
Listen.
Dude,
Listen.
do you realize?
They were entering a filming zone.
And they're not hostile yet. I mean, it's scary,
What?
but
Not hostile. He's running at two with machete. How can it not be hostile?
it's not yet.
Do you find that machete offensive?
I identify as a spoon.
A guy jumps from the bushes.
Cancelled.
No, listen.
A guy jumps from the bushes with one arm and a machete.
Yeah.
And he's saying he wasn't hostile yet.
No, not yet. And the guys
looks
were
like my
practicing
uncle.
shooting.
I would
And then
start shooting. What
and
the
then they
fuck?
ask us if we want to like shoot. And I'm talking only English to them because I don't want them to know that I speak Arabic. And I want to figure out what they're saying. And then they start talking about the girl, like, look at her legs, look at that, look at this. And then they come to us and, hey, you want to shoot? And we don't, but they push the gun in her hands and then she
course.
shoots. And then they ask me, do you want to shoot? And I like, no, but they. So then I went and I shot like my most worst shot.
Yeah, you don't.
I was like, ting, 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 take them
You
down.
wanna let them to win.
You don't want to let them
know.
know.
Yeah, come
You
here,
want to
man.
let
What's
them to
under?
win. You want to let them to win.
Yeah. I didn't want to like show that I can handle a gun.
Dude,
So I was
He's a
like,
fucking
was in the
elite
army.
soldier.
Elite Mansour.
so I kind of like this, and then they told us come and join us, stay the night here, and they're talking Arabic about her, how hot she is, and let's get her. And with him, don't worry, we'll take you. So I was like, no. I tell them like, no, we're gonna keep going down. We just have camp downstairs, like down the wadi, kind of a little bit more. And we said goodbye. So we say, and they're like looking at us and talking to each other, and I'm pretty much figuring what they're saying. So we go down, and then I kept walking the entire night until the morning with the girl. So we keep walking. We just went kilometers, and then hike.
You walked through the night in the dark in the desert in Jordan.
Yeah.
Alone.
I wanted them to think that there's a fire there. I left some wood. I don't know what, so at least they get confused a little bit. And we just gone.
So while he was walking through the night in the desert in Jordan, I'm guessing with like no phone or a compass or something,
One arm
which is
machete,
crazy.
dude.
He, in the way, thought about lighting a fire to like distract the guys following. Are you guys listening to the story, to the intricate details of? I mean, because this is not a movie. This guy, I mean, he's saying something that really happened. Do you realize that?
Oh yeah,
This is crazy.
It was crazy.
What
he just-
was MacGyver's first name?
He
That
just,
was
like,
one of
threw
the
that
best
little
stories I
detail-
had.
Druze MacGyver.
Through that
Mansour.
little detail like
MacGyver-
it's nothing.
MacGyver was
A little did fire so they can fall.
Mansour.
That's the story. That's the secret.
What?
MacGyver was Druze.
Oh my
No,
God.
I have the
That was
secret.
Mansour.
I have the secret.
That's the secret
Shut
of the
the
Druze
F up.
religion.
It's the secret of the Druze religion.
You
Oh.
cannot-
And
even
if I am
you know
right, you don't need to say.
it. If you know it, please don't.
You won't know it. It's
Listen,
something religious.
In the two stories, no,
It's not that crazy.
it's
guys.
in the stories, the two stories he told us, the way he survived was through words. The first one, when he discussed with them in Arabic and like managed to get them not to kill them, and someone else came and took him to prison and tortured him. Tortured him.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
the other
yeah, it
story
was torture.
where
No.
he was like not talking with them in Arabic and like hearing what they're saying without him.
Yeah. Okay, Masul, go.
What is the story?
So we go.
No, don't.
We start resting, and then the hike is not finishing, and we're in the wadi. Like there's cliffs on the other side. There's like running water a little bit, but it's in the desert. Wow, what are we gonna do? She started having bleeding feet.
Yeah,
she
she
had
was with
flip-flops.
flip flops.
Oh, shit.
So now I gave her my shoes, and now
Who are a gentleman?
I'm walking barefoot in the
Oh,
desert.
like they say it in French, gentleman.
Gentleman.
And I find out she have a pretty heavy bag and ask what's in it. And she says all of her last thesis in university, she wanted to burn it, like a spiritual experience. So I said, okay, we're burning it now.
Why didn't you burn it in the last fire?
exactly. I said, we're burning it now.
She was carrying like 10 kilos of shit she want to burn. Stupid.
Women.
No.
Like a spiritual experience, the Finnish
luck-
university.
her
And
luck-
we're being
Her
canceled.
luck,
And we canceled.
her luck is that she is beautiful. That's it.
And that she met fucking Mansour.
Yeah.
So yeah, it gets better.
You remember how he said, I want to go do that walk. Do you want to come with me? I mean, she was going to go alone.
Yeah.
She was going to die.
No, it gets better.
My friends, Elite Mansour. Elite Mansour.
It
He
gets
said
better.
it gets better.
So
Please
now
do tell.
we burn it, and then she got some kind of an infection, and she was vomiting all the time, and she's gonna get dehydrated, and we don't have enough water. We're out of water. She just can't. So I saw footprints of sandals that I thought that were Israeli sandals. The Shorish, Chevrat Shorish. I thought that was
Shorish.
yeah.
In Jordan.
That's how you
Jordan.
recognize.
And the
Israelis
closer that we
outside of
got,
Israel.
I saw it was getting fresher. So I came and told her, listen, stay here. I'm going to track these tracks, and I'll come back in an hour or two. If not, and if I don't come back, it means that I found something.
Was you a gashash in the army?
I studied a little bit. Gashashut, yeah.
What do you mean by
Track.
if I don't come back, it means I found the answer?
It means that it's taking me longer, but I will come back, kind of, So I go and I start running, barefoot, running, and I see the footprints are getting better a little bit. And I ran for a long time. And then I heard some talking, and I went from under the wind, so they don't smell me. And I started coming closer. And I heard...
Those Indian ones.
Yeah, and I've
Are you
heard...
guys listening to the story
It's going
that I
crazy.
am?
Never. No.
And I heard them speaking Hebrew. So then I came and I said, started talking to Hebrew to them, and I asked them, do you have stop-it pills?
Kaki.
Anyone who was in the army, especially snipers,
Oh,
they
for
know that there's a
anti-diarrhea.
special pill in the IDF
Anti-diarrhea.
that
Anti everything.
everything. If you take it, you don't shit for
You
like
become a balloon.
for like a day or two. And I said, I
This
knew.
is your only chance to survive.
And they told me, yes, we do. And I said, give me. And they took me, and I took like 5 of them. And I ran back and I gave them all to her with water. And I think she didn't go to the bathroom for 2 weeks after. But anyway, she stopped.
You've combined the...
Yeah, she stopped losing liquids. Now gets the crazy part.
Wait, the guys went up with you to help her?
I came back to them and they helped me. Now we're 3 Israeli guys and 1 Israeli girl helping this girl come out of the desert. We come out. They have the ride waiting for them. It's a Bedouin guy. But I asked, where's the nearest hospital? Because she's really looking bad. And they told me there's only 1 hospital here. And that's in that village right there. There you go. I start walking to the village. I see kids running at us. Now I'm in the Arava. I see Israel.
Yeah.
And the kids running, and they come and they're running around us. And they said, where are you from? Where are you from? We tell them, like, Holland, America. And then I asked them, what is that over there? And they said, that's Israel. And they start cursing and shouting. And I says, who are these people? Do you like them? I said, no, we don't like them. We want to kill them. We want to murder them. Kids.
Holy fuck.
Wait, the Jordanian kids were saying those
They
guys
were
are Israelis who
Palestinian,
want to...
Jordanian. They were Palestinian. It was a Palestinian,
Oh,
Jordanian
and they
village.
want to kill Israelis.
Yeah,
What
the
is
kids.
what is Palestinian?
kids.
I only recently learned that there are a lot of Palestinians in
Most
Jordan.
of the Palestinians
A
are
lot.
Jordanian.
A lot.
Wait,
The
most
majority,
of Jordan, like 60 or 70%.
the majority of Jordan is Palestinian.
But-
The fact that
yeah.
we can go there
No, the thing
and
is,
maybe survive, it means a lot.
I don't really understand the word. What is Palestinian?
That's a different topic. But to stick with the story. So now I know that this village, it doesn't like Israelis. I'm definitely not. So I went to my phone immediately and deleted everything. So there's no language anymore. Resetted it completely. But we have to go to the hospital. We go to the hospital. We put the girl and they start checking her. And as we are in the hospital, more and more shababs are coming outside.
Oh, shit.
Or more. And even the doctors are staring at her legs. And I move the curtain out, they stare at the head, and then police comes to me, start interrogating me. Where are you from? Who are you from? Where's your grandmother? You start really going deep interrogations. Where is your grandma from? Where is your grandfather from? Which family? Which village?
And you had a story?
I had the story. I had the whole cover. So
That is the secret of the Druze. They know how to control language. He survived again through language.
I
You
had a
don't
whole cover
understand?
story about both.
He's smart.
That's the secret of the Jews. If
So
you
listen.
control words, you will survive.
And then they start going with my accent. They're like, your accent, it's like Syrian, Lebanese, they're talking. And then they go and they start talking to each other. And I realized that, more shababs are outside right now, a lot.
Fuck.
So I came to the doctor and I told her, listen, there's a certain medication that she takes. She has to take it. And if she doesn't take it, it's like, she will go. And she barely can explain it. She told me before, she knows how to read it. So is there a pharmacy here? I'm going to take her with me and she's going to look for that medication and then I'm bringing her back. So the doctor was kind of, a bit confused and told me, yeah, the door's right over there. So I go in the back door, kind of get out of the hospital, go to this pharmacy, grab a bottle of water, stop a car on the street, give him money, drive me outside. He drives me.
You and the girl.
Me and the girl.
Shit.
He drives me outside of the town. We're on the street. She's like half fainting. I'm giving her water to chug. Hitchhiking. A truck stops. Big truck.
The fuck?
We go in the
effects.
truck. There's a bed in the back of the truck. She's like, where are you going to? Aqaba. Perfect. I live in Eilat. We just need to go and cross into Israel.
Nice.
We're driving there. And then the driver starts asking me questions. Too many personal questions. And he's also Palestinian. Where are you from?
Wait,
Where
are
you
all
this?
the
Where you that?
Palestinians just like...
Super suspicious.
Yeah?
That's
Super.
the summary of Mansour's stories. And then an Arab asked me a question.
Super suspicious.
Dude, I've heard this from a lot of
Super.
Arab Muslims. The Palestinians are super suspicious.
Yeah. And now we're coming to the
Can you
border.
blame them?
And so I think like, okay, to get him off my back, I'm going to do a negotiation trick. I'm going to ask him a deep question and let him talk. So he's talking, I can only listen. I don't need to like say a mistake. So I tell him that I'm thinking to convert to Islam and if he can teach me a little bit about Islam. And woo, he started flying. He started
Oh, wow.
flying like
Amazing.
full jihadist.
You told him you're...
Words. I told him I'm mother is Christian, father is a Muslim. I'm not so sure where am I going.
Convince me. Words.
Nice.
And he comes to the
Words.
point and he says, and once you become a Muslim, you get filled with the truth and you can just go and kill yourself in the name of Allah. To tastashhid, which becomes shaheed. You can do shaheed and you'll be happy. We can go and pray right now. Let me stop here and pray. So, let's hold it with the shaheed talk and the pray.
Fuck.
But he was like really getting excited about how it can transform my life and help me to love God so much that I'm willing to go and kill myself in the name of Allah.
Yeah.
We get to the border. We cross back to Israel. She goes to the hospital. Nothing. She gave her some pills. They wanted to do a surgery in her in Jordan. They wanted to do a surgery.
In the village?
Yeah, in the village.
What surgery?
They said they need to take the appendicitis. Something crazy. Yeah.
Mansour, I will tell you, your stories are stories that you, like, on one hand, you don't believe them. You think that he's full of shit.
No, we had
But
to
then
flee.
on the other hand, you're like, no, he's talking the truth.
Yeah, we had to flee.
He has receipts.
We had to flee because of the Shababs gathering outside and because the doctors wanted to give her surgery.
They wanted to
So
steal
I
their
thought,
organs?
like,
What
I
the
thought
fuck?
I don't know. I thought this is like really, we have to get out of here. That's why I was so in a rush.
Oh, this girl looks like she's
went-
dehydrated. Let's open her stomach.
So anyway, yeah. We got to Israel, saved, she was fine.
Wait, guys. מספרים פה סיפור, חבר'ה. אתם כאילו... נכנסתם חזק לאוכל. בן אדם פה מספר סיפור.
So anyway, she got to
ואחד
Israel.
הסיפורים הפאקינג טובים.
So she got to Israel, everything's fine, they took care of her. And but I was like, oof, that was a rough one. And I didn't realize why
Are you
these
still?
kids...
Do you still know her? Are you still in contact? What
No,
happened
not
then?
very much. It kind of faded out after a while, but not too much.
Do you think if I ever have experience with that with
I want
a different
I want to
person,
DM her in the Instagram right now.
No, I don't think
if
Do
I
you
ever
remember the
have
story?
like an experience that's like half of that with any human in the world, that would be my best friend forever. I mean, if we would survive that, dude, you're sticking here.
How did
Yeah,
she
crazy.
marry you?
No, that's crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah. That was...
Now, what can I say after that? Yeah. No, you ruined everything, Mansour.
No. I feel like every time I come here, I come with like a crazy story. So I kind of think like, it's like this is the Shire, and I'm like Gandalf.
Yeah, and I don't think you're ever
and
gonna
he's
run out of
Gimli,
stories.
He's Gimli, he's based, he have his cave, He's Aragorn, he's like tormented, wanna fall in love with a girl, and he's a hobbit. Like the Shire, yeah, woo, new story.
Wait,
And
that's
like,
one
I
thing-
come like Gandalf and I puff some, smoke through a ring and tell a story.
Dude, that's one thing that didn't change since last time you were here. I'm still single.
But you were.
That did
By
not
the
change.
way, I think like
I was recently single.
one person answered
What? Answer what?
the survey we did last time.
What
What was-
it?
what
There
was
was
it?
one girl, the survey we
What
did.
did she ask?
That remember I said if you wanna know Yon,
Yeah.
if you are single,
So we got one.
we got one Yon. Maybe she's the one.
So whoever you are, thank you so much for.
you want me? I
taking
will
it
search for it.
Thank you so much for taking it seriously. Thank you so much for sending the message. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that didn't change.
Let's
Yeah.
make Yon great again.
You mentioned something crazy. You came and said the word Khaybar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Khaybar.
Khaybar, ya Yahud.
Yes, they love to
Yeah.
say that. But I
Motherfuckers.
wonder sometimes how many people actually know.
I don't think whoever
Oh,
whoever
dude,
learned
yeah.
Islam doesn't
Very
know.
close people to me didn't know what Khaybar meant. Okay, so I'll try to tell
I
the
don't know
story.
what it means.
You don't know what it means?
I don't know what it means.
So, Muslims,
Khaybar
Palestinians, Muslims,
agreement.
no, not agreement. Khaybar for Muslims is something that's a story that's in the Quran, where Muhammad was trying to convert the Jews and do business with them and try to bring them also into his side, into his army, whatever you want to call it. And the Jews of Khaybar were very high-end Jews. They used to have like dates. They used to grow dates. They had very good economy, and converting them would have a very big meaning. And basically, they said, "No, we're not interested." And at some point, Muhammad said, "Okay." So he was going towards them, and he said, "Okay, let's meet in the middle, us wise men, like bring your wise men and we will come, we will talk, and then we can continue on." And instead of talking, he just slaughtered them, and then the city was open. So the armies of Muhammad just went into Khaybar with the Jews and basically did a
Massacre?
October 7th,
Yeah.
but old school Muslim style to the Jews of Khaybar. There are some
Wait. What they did now is also medieval
Barbaric.
shit.
Yeah.
There's not.
Yeah.
But back then there weren't. I mean, it was only like axes and swords and I mean barbarism. And then there's some stories. So when you hear Palestinians and Muslims chanting Khaybar ya Yehudi, is basically like saying, "Remember what we did to you in Khaybar ya Yehudi,
Yeah.
you Jew."
In another,
Like,
in another
that's gonna
town,
come back.
There was Khaybar and there was another town, and that other town, I forgot exactly the name, it slipped my mind. But in that town, once they convinced the Jews to surrender, and they said, the Jews told them, "Yes, but have mercy on us. If we surrender, if you'll have mercy on us." Then they went, they gathered all the men in the middle of the city. They put the women and the daughters around them. Man, I'm talking teenagers and above. They made them dig a hole. They sat around, Muhammad said, and his warlords around him, and they started beheading every man, I think about 800 of them, in front of their wives and children. Now,
That's some barbaric shit.
after that, they went, Muhammad and his man.
Wait, that was
went-
under the command of Muhammad?
Yes.
That's in the
He
Quran?
was there. He was there, sitting and watching it.
That's in the Quran?
Yes, that's in Quran. And then he went. That's a good story. And then he went and took the girl of one of the men that he just beheaded. They said they're, the head of the town, but I'm not so sure if it was. But he took the girl of one of the men that just, she saw her father been beheaded, and told his guys, "Build a tent for me. I want to go and make her my wife." And other warlords did the same, took the Jewish woman. There was one warlord that kind of questioned it. One of the hadiths said that he kind of questioned it. And he says, "You prophet, I know you're the man of God, but she just watched us behead her father. She's like 12.
Yeah.
You're going to go and, it's a little bit harsh." So, there's many hadiths. Some say they're very strong, some say less. But that one said,
That was a left wing.
yeah, that was a little more liberal hadith.
Yeah.
That one said that Muhammad said, "Okay, wait," went to the desert, came back and just said, "The angel of God came to me again and told me that it's okay to do this to the Jews and to the Christians because they were the people of the book and they abandoned it.
Yeah.
So they deserve a bigger punishment. So you can actually take their men, kill them, and take their wife and daughters and make them sex slaves."
He approves. He approves.
So when you have young military
Brainwashed.
Well, bro,
Afghanis,
he was a God speaking to him. He was a
listen,
motherfucking
when you're having
psycho.
Middle Easterns, Afghanis, Iraqis, young Middle Eastern men, military age, walking the streets of Europe or Canada or the US outside of your university, and they're chanting Khaybar, Khaybar, ya Yahud, they are
That's what they mean.
saying exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no confusion here.
I heard
But
So
they
that's the
don't
people that are
really
walking
like it.
outside and they want to literally genocide a whole
now-
nation and enslave the women.
But now you saw the stories like on Instagram of the Palestinian girl that like did protest in one of the universities, I think maybe Colombia. And now she's arrested and they are deporting her
Really?
Okay.
to another country.
I think
that's
it's
Trump.
smart if you have somebody in your
That's
country
Trump. That's
with a
Trump.
visa or any kind of and they're talking against the country to another the country,
Yeah.
or wait, they're talking for like terrorism, you should be able to deport. I think we should do that here in Israel.
October 7, people don't like to hear that because I know it's controversial, but October 7 did a favor to the Western world.
Yeah.
It's the tragedy of the Jews,
Yeah.
the life ring for the West.
Yeah, true.
Why? Because now the West have the chance
The butterfly effect.
openly look around and take
A
names.
glimpse.
See exactly who is pro-Palestine and pro-Hamas and know these people I 100% don't want in my continent, in my cities.
How many terrorist attacks has there been in Germany for the past year?
Wow, man, insane. More than 5 in 5 months, I think.
How many in Poland?
0. Yeah.
Hungary,
that,
gentlemen.
Yeah, that
Hungary.
My point exactly.
Hungary.
Zero. My point exactly, ladies and gentlemen.
They
When
know-
is the last time that you heard Baruch Hashem and then people just started running everywhere?
Mazel tov. Yeah.
That's a good question to put on a shirt.
Exactly.
And
Ah,
sell
but
it.
come on, that's my phrase all the time. Like when I said I hate those Arabs, sometimes I'm saying I hate those Arabs, but I don't want to be. I'm meaning like those.
Yeah. When's the last time you saw a Jew just come in a train and
they're saying,
scream?
But why?
Baruch Hashem. And
Why? Why do you hate them? And I said, like 100% of the murdering here are made by them speaking. 100% of the terrorism, like blowing shit. I'm not speaking about like cutting trees.
Yeah.
No, but you understand that.
Shooting rockets, dude, they're fucked up.
No, but no, Nemo, they are the only one in the world that they do it to all the countries. They are putting terror there. Only terror.
Yeah.
There's this argument that I.
So what do you say about that war, that biblical war?
Look,
The Gog Magog.
there's an argument that I came to these past few months about the Palestinian identity in Gaza. On one hand, a lot of people say correctly that if you give people enough resources and funds, they will build a better future for
bullshit.
themselves. But when we look at Gaza, we say, well, we gave them everything.
But they are
and it
stupid.
just became a launching pad for rockets into Israel.
And
But,
death.
but, what then I understood is that after like watching all the propaganda from Gaza and all their education books and everything, their version of a better future is
Conquering
no
Israel.
Israel.
Is
I don't know if it's
apocalyptic. Apocalyptic.
I don't know if it's to conquer. It's basically if they die with us, they will have achieved their goal.
Apocalyptic.
So when you give them resources, they will strive towards a better future. What you don't
Zombies.
understand is that their better future is without us. So that is why all the UN funding and the UNRWA funding and everybody's funding
Fucking
goes into
UNRWA.
tunnels and rockets and weapons and basically October 7th. So, yes, if you give them resources, there will be a better future. Their better future is not good.
For us.
That's the argument.
Not only for the Jews, but for the
For the
West.
West.
For the
But
West.
listen up, but the Islam, you were speaking about the Islam, the ancient Islam. It's actually to rule the world. You
Yeah,
know, the
yeah,
Sharia should rule the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We talked about Dar al-Kharab and Dar al-Salam.
yeah,
Yeah,
and we
That's
spoke
true.
about it, and then we're going to speak about the Gog Magog war that's mentioned in the Bible, in the Old Testimony, and that would be the last war between religions. So it would be
Judaism versus Islam.
the world versus Islam.
You know what? Why I have hope? Because when you look at us, we are 4 completely different types of human beings. Each one of us is completely different that, not that.
He is Gandalf.
religion.
like Ashkenazi,
Yeah.
Moroccan,
Ethnicity.
and somehow we manage to find a balance and be together and love each other.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's very basic. Our mothers taught us to love and care. And
Yon, who
to
are you
prosper.
talking to? Who are you talking to 2 minutes ago?
I talked 2 minutes ago.
You looked over there and you're like, no. You were talking to someone.
I don't know. I didn't talk to nobody.
Whatever he had in that
I
garlic,
want some of his beer.
some of his garlic. I want some of his garlic.
I
don't
ate
know.
too much garlic.
My friends, refill.
Gandalf.
Refill. I want to say,
Ripaf or refill?
Ripaf.
Ripaf?
guys, we're taking a little break.
We
We'll be
don't.
right
We
back.
won't tell you what.
Thank you. There was
Why?
one another item I
And
wanted
stay
to do.
tuned because next time we meet each other, we're going to eat Symphonia cheese, onion caramelized, 5% fat.
יאללה ביי.
איזה מטומטם אתה, יאיר.
It's Mamon number boys and girls. This is Mamon number 5.
There's that one Japanese guy that I love. I don't know if he's Japanese or American, but he lives in Japan and he does TikToks that he talks with people.
Yeah.
Like into the camera with people that are looking at his content. And he's like, if you want to know how do you say pepperoni nipples in Japanese, this is how you say it. And then he does like this, and he does like at the screen, orange gode gode. אז הוא אומר, he's like, orange gode. It's 2 times, always 2 times.
What is...
And like,
I want to follow this guy.
And he's viral. That's all the sentences are like weird Japanese things, how to say.
I want to follow this guy.
He's like,
what's his name?
How do you say the button of the something? Jungo,
Some people do crazy stuff. Like there's a guy who sits on a piano.
Yeah.
Side camera. He's like a father. And all he does, he just doesn't really play. He just kind of move his fingers. And he quotes of wisdom from the internet.
Yeah.
And there's like music
even
in the
stupid
background.
stuff?
No, pretty smart stuff. But like, but he just reads it out loud.
Yeah.
They have like more than 1 million followers. And it's just like, that's just short
People
video.
are searching for good.
Is there a...
That's true, Nemo. Wow.
Yeah, of course. Here.
You made me emotional. But it's so true.
Yeah.
That bottle opener is
Guys.
from Tomer.
So we are
Shout out to Tomer.
opening a beer called Sig, which is to remember a beautiful person called Sigal Levy, who died on a...
Murdered.
Who was murdered, sorry, on October 7th in the Nova party. And actually, me and Yair know her.
From the neighborhood.
She used to be in our same neighborhood, 1 year below us. And actually, her brother is one of my sister's best friends. And so I contacted him to ask him about, they just created this box with the beer and the glass to remember her. And I asked him to give me a few details. So I'm just going to read straight from him because I don't want to misquote anything. So he said it's important for us to share is that she came to Nova as a volunteer for the LM Association as part of a project called Anashim Tovim, which means good people, which supports individuals in need of emotional support while partying. In her daily life, Sigal worked with at-risk youth, and in order to honor her memory, we are currently working on a non-profit coffee cart project that will be operated by the at-risk youth.
Wow.
I want to read the last part also in Hebrew because I'm guessing it's for the Lekal Israeli, for Israeli audiences. So, הנה, אז בימים סיגל עבדה עם נוער בסיכון, וכדי להנציח אותה, אנחנו עובדים בימים אלה על פרויקט של עגלות קפה ללא מטרות רווח, שתופעלו על ידי הנוער בסיכון שהתנדבה איתם. אז כן, זה בגדול. another very important detail, right now it's February 15th, right now it's 11 p.m. And in 1 hour, it should have been Sigal's 33rd birthday. So,
let's
Sigal,
let's drink for her.
This is for your memory and for all the amazing people who got together to bless her memory by bringing happiness to others and trying to make the world better, to really honor her. So, L'chaim, guys.
Yair is dead.
No, Yair also suffered.
Emotionally, yeah.
Yeah.
We love you, dude. We love you.
Yeah, so I'll let Yair talk if he feels like, but I also had a loss on October 7th that he still carries with him until today. It's not easy at all.
Wow, yo.
So we're going to take a little break and
we will come back.
Yeah, we will.
Wow.
L'chaim.
Fuck, yeah.
סליחה.
לא, זה היה חלק מהדרך. זה הסבל של ההתמודדות.
לא. זה אף פעם לא באמת נהיה יותר קל.
לא.
מניח שאתה אולי מתרגל לזה לאט לאט, אבל זה לא הופך את זה יותר קל.
Like we are still recording, so talking English because
So you wanna continue?
Stop. We are continuing. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
I told you it's part of my therapy, Jon.
Okay.
I dive right in, man. I'm not afraid.
Yeah. So Yair said that this was part of his journey in Hebrew. Yeah. His healing journey.
No, but like I think it was the first time that I really felt death
What was
strongly.
like sadness.
Sadness, like death. Someone that I know personally, someone that was part of my
that's
life,
close to you.
close family.
Yeah.
That was the first. Like I had stories with my grandparents, but I was 3. I don't really remember. And now I was 31, 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, I knew her like 2 weeks before she was murdered. I was sitting next to her in the Rosh Hashanah holiday.
You want to say who it is?
She was sitting right here.
No, she was your niece.
Where is Mansoor? Even closer because it's the kibbutz. So it was
She was your
it's
niece.
tight.
Not
Niece.
his
Badoda.
Your cousin.
My
Not
cousin.
yeah. Not
Was
My
your cousin.
18 years old.
Tchelet Fishbein.
Tchelet Fishman.
Yeah.
And that was the moment that like the last time that I really went to the place which was my second home because the kibbutz was always there. Since we came back from Colombia when I was 3 years old. That was like the first, when we arrived to Israel and we didn't have a home, we went there to stay 2 months with my grandparents until my parents found a place in Netanya.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my goodbye. The last time I saw her, it was the last time I really saw Be'eri. Because what I want
it's
to
not
say,
going to be the same.
it was like kafa bapanim, kilo. It was like a slap on
to
the face because it was a year for me, a year of death and living. That was like so insane, and also the process of believing in something that the strength and the like. There's no way that there's no meaning for that. If there is no meaning for what I'm experiencing now, it means the world is really like there's no purpose for life, and I can go and like there's no tafkid.
Yeah.
And I had my cousin murdered, my 15 years old dog, which is my love, my dog that I grew up with, that was always there, he died. And my grandmother, who was 95 years old, who survived the attack.
She was from Be'eri.
She was from Be'eri. 94 she was when in October 7th. And she became 95 and she said, I'm going to stay alive because I want to meet my grandson.
Yeah.
Wow.
My nin. And she met him. She came to the hospital. She saw him 2 more times and she passed away.
And that's
Wow.
That's a very strong
95
story.
years old. And
Wow.
and you need to
And
understand.
she survived Be'eri.
And she survived Be'eri. And like for that year, for that purpose that she was supposed to meet my nechet, her nin, my son, that was her
great grandson.
that was like part of her process.
I can imagine a woman like this, taking out her last breath,
And
would think, I won.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Would think, I won.
I saw
Tried
it
to
all.
kill me
Can I say her
again,
name?
And they
Can I say
killed
her
Sarah
name?
Fishbein, man.
Savta Sarah did win the game, dude. If somebody won the game, it's fucking Savta Sarah.
She saw it all,
wow.
man.
Dude, that was a woman. That was a very interesting individual.
Wow.
Yeah.
She was a legend.
She lived a full life.
Like she gave me, when I was 18, we drank beer together at the pub of the kibbutz.
Wow. What a
And,
woman.
Dude,
3 months, no, 2 months before she,
Yeah. I have one name to drop.
Hmm.
Kanye West.
What?
That's a quick change of the subject.
Wait. Last thing. Savta Sarah was a legend. When I was 20-something, she tried to match me with Shavit Wiesel,
Which was the Israeli,
top model. Israel's top model.
What happened?
I was in the kibbutz.
מלכת היופי של ישראל.
I mean, I saw Shavit Wiesel at some point, and I thought she was pretty, obviously. And Savta Sarah heard about this, and she's like, yeah, I know her. Wait a second. She just brought her. Hey, Shavit, this is Yon. Yon, this is Shavit. And I'm like,
Say what? Savta.
hi. Hi.
No,
Nice to meet you. And
you.
then she just turned and left.
And I was like,
It was crazy. But she's like, yeah,
she was amazing.
He
I'll
spent
just
hours
match
in
you
there.
with Israel's most beautiful woman.
And
Yeah, that's a
2
facade.
months before she passed away, I told her because she smoked medical weed. So I told her sometimes,
Savta.
No, it was the only time I did it. The only time.
Really?
I told her, listen, I sent her a message. I have it here on the phone. You want me to read it?
Savta.
I will read you the messages with my grandmother.
You have
Yalla.
some weed?
We're going into
That's it.
Yair's
אם אני
messages
חופר על
with his
סבתא שלי,
grandma.
תגידו, אני
הכל טוב.
אני אסיים את הסיפור וזהו. But I still send her messages, by the way.
Wait, so you said a very
Kanye
specific thing.
West.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with this individual?
No. What the fuck is wrong with that world?
With
It
the
doesn't
world?
understand Kanye.
Wait, do you think somebody understands Kanye?
Not even
He's
Kanye
just-
understands Kanye.
Exactly. It's just chaos.
Wow.
You heard what
Kanye
happened with
is
his wife.
just
I can understand American Jews going like really upset and crazy about him, but I wonder
Really?
what do Israeli Jews think when they hear that Kanye West say something like that?
Who
Like
gives
us?
a fuck?
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck in Israel.
It's just
like the
sad that he
average
actually
Israeli, the average Jewish Israeli doesn't give a shit.
fuck.
It's
He's
just
like,
sad
man,
that
we
he
are
has
fighting a
influence.
war, motherfucker. We are fighting a war. Who cares about him? He's there. We are here, man. We are dying. He's there. He's fucked up, man. His brain is not with us.
Wow.
Who cares about him?
By the way, this is an excellent beer.
Yeah, it's
It's one of
This
the
is
best.
an excellent beer.
I think it's the top 2 I had.
kind of.
Can I try it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Mansoor,
There's another one.
you didn't try it till now, man. I will open it to you.
I don't think Druze people drink alcohol.
Wow.
Druze
This
are
is not
drinking
alcohol,
alcohol.
Mom. This is grapefruit.
It is. It has blueberries.
We're gonna translate
He-
it. I'm gonna
he
pay
never
someone on
likes his one.
Fiverr to translate it to Arabic, and I will tag your grandmother, your mother.
Oh. This is a beer with מיצוי פרחי סיגליות.
Wow.
I have an interesting.
So there's
give
a flower
Bakbo.
called sigaliot.
No, this
which
one is empty.
sigal.
Bring me
This
the
one's-
bottle one.
Listen, Mansoor, I have an idea. I don't know if they would want to do it, but אם זה יזרום, אז סבבה. If not,
If it flows, it flows.
If not, it was a stupid idea. But I had an idea that instead of going to Eilat, because it's going to be hard,
Uh-huh.
like me, Nemo's family and stuff,
Chaim, sing.
Yon's dog.
Yon's dog, Yon's family.
Thank you. Thank
Yon's
you.
family.
I know I'm the only single one here.
If you want to know,
without kids.
if you want to know Yon, find him below.
I'm actually the only single guy without kids here. What the fuck?
Wow.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
But I have a dog. I know it's not a person, but
He
it's a
can
dog.
breathe. He can breathe. He's
Bring
a
me,
stallion. He's a stallion.
Yeah, man.
Yon is a
Dude, I
fucking
tried.
stallion.
Get a good
I
wife.
tried.
Get a
Come
good
on.
woman.
Yon is a
marry,
fucking-
I gave my two
Yon,
shots trying to get married.
2026, me and Yair are making your chuppah.
Amen.
We are the
We are doing the chuppah. We're actually reading the chuppah.
2-1, yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
And
one
we
at
are not
Thursday.
gonna
I'm
use-
going to marry another couple. It's
Nice.
I'm sad a bit that you didn't do it with me and Shir.
yeah, it's because you're a fucker. You're not
We're not going to say
He
what.
didn't invite me to his wedding.
We're not going to
even.
give any
I
details.
didn't know him yet.
But
You
Yair,
didn't know him back yet.
Hey,
the fuck,
hey,
Nemo?
hey.
we're not going to give any details about what. But Yair had an idea because I am the last hurrah. He already said my bachelor party is going to be a week and a half long.
A week and a half.
Not like an evening, not a day, a week and a fucking half long.
Like
And we're not gonna say what.
11 to 12 days.
And it's gonna be legendary.
Because I'm the
We
last
for-
one. I'm the last one.
Us 4 and a few more friends of Yon are gonna be there.
Wow.
And it's
gonna
gonna
be-
be fucking
We're
legendary.
going to begin at Mansoor.
You don't know, like there are people that you don't know now, Mansoor, but you are gonna know in the future that are very good friends of Yon.
Wow.
Herzl,
You want to
man.
extend? You want to extend the
Tell
last
me, guys.
batch?
guys,
You ever
guys,
heard of
guys,
Herzl?
Wait a second.
No.
The legend.
Do you think
Yes.
Trump is on drugs as well?
Wait.
Wow.
Do you? I have another question. Do you think any Congress member or any politician is not on drugs?
I don't know. They're trying to take it out of the
you-
law.
Although we don't know it, but I mean, I think it's pretty obvious.
So you're saying Baby is on drugs?
Oh,
Of course,
come on.
of course, he's dude.
What type of drugs, though?
Dude,
There are
I don't
different
know, dude,
types.
Right now, he's like, what? It wasn't he like 3 medical surgeries in the past year or something.
Yeah.
Like life-threatening ones. And he's still going forward. Whatever you think about him, the guy is just functioning in a very high level. He's on something.
Another dark thing that if you don't want to publish, I will totally understand, but his wife.
Hey!
She's not on anything. She's just fucking lunatic.
But if we're speaking about family, ילד זין, okay? תודה רבה.
He always, after we finish the recording, he's like, don't publish that.
And we're canceled.
No, Yon. And
Thank you guys for joining the last episode of 3 Jews, 1 Druze.
Have we been speaking Hebrew for a while? Or?
English.
We have been speaking. You only said
Only English?
Yled Zayin.
English.
That was the only Hebrew.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, enjoy the last episode
we need to visit Brazil
of
together.
Strap On.
No, because Brazil...
We need to
There's
visit
no law.
Brazil together.
Wait, was the Strap On joke in the before episode?
Before.
Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is
A name to the
a before episode
that
that will only be available in Mansour's Patreon.
Yeah.
Maybe mine if I decide to open it again. We don't know.
Debatably.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the weirdest and most entertaining piece of entertainment that you have ever witnessed.
Mansour.
Okay?
What do you think about...
We sent you to a mission and you didn't came back with an answer.
What was
Do you know the Druze who killed Sinawal?
Of course I know him.
You know him?
So we
Wait,
said that
wait,
we're
wait,
gonna
wait,
bring
wait.
him to
Wait,
talk.
wait.
We will blur the face.
Wait. It was a Druze
Yes,
that
Yon.
killed Sinwar?
Yeah,
Yon,
yeah,
they
yeah.
discovered it מתי שהיית מנותק מהאינטרנט.
Really?
When you blocked the Instagram. That was when they said it. It was a Druze who did it.
I've sent it to you.
Dude,
I was-
that is
I
the
was-
secret of the Druze.
Kill Sinawar. Who is Sinawar?
You guys are just like a
For
people-
generations. For generations. They heard kill Sinawar. And they said, who is Sinawar? I don't know. Pass it on. Pass it on. All of a sudden, a young Druze
Kill Sinwar.
saw Sinawar. And he heard the entire ancients.
Ancestors.
Yeah. Kill
Kill
Sinawar.
Sinwar.
Dude, what the fuck? Fucking rat.
Wow. I didn't know it was a Druze.
Yeah, I met him where every Tuesday we're going and making a barbecue for our soldiers.
Is he
Well,
like having
hospitalized.
sex with a different Israel
Injured
girl for every
soldiers.
single day for the rest of his life now?
He should be a national hero, man.
He is, I believe.
He
Like,
is.
he's so modest.
He should get
so
Kiruitum.
modest.
Listen, if
I don't
there is
know any Kituim.
if there is a Mashiach, that's a good start.
The Messiah.
That's a good story to start. I am the Mashiach.
Oh, wow.
I am the one who killed him.
Took
will
it far.
be
Took it far.
born.
The hero of man.
Wait,
Pretty
Druze.
cool.
You believe in Mashiach as well?
The Druze, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but he will come over to the land in an
No.
awkward way.
No. That is such a myth. Man. That is the dumbest myth ever. about
Come on.
Druze. So you
No,
see,
there is a joke. About
What he's saying is the Druze have their like Druze pants. You know, so this like it's like
Oh,
pants
yeah,
that
because
have
he's gonna come out of the
sharwat.
man and just like.
No,
No?
that's not completely
You're
not.
gonna give
guys.
birth
This is, like,
to your
so
God.
off.
You're
No,
gonna give
no.
birth. Gay.
I've been told
God
that.
is gay.
That's the thing. Everybody think that, and that's
That's the
the
secret.
dumbest thing.
It is dumb.
No,
A
yeah.
like a Druze.
The Druze don't believe in
God.
that. What do you think? The Druze thought that like one day a guy will just go and he won't even like be pregnant. He's just out of nowhere like, and a boy comes out like he farted a kid.
Dude,
And then
people
luckily
believe
he had the sharwat so it didn't fall and break his head.
people believe some weird ass shit.
No,
I don't know.
man.
Maybe
I
I'm not
know.
here to judge. I'm
Maybe
here to
this is the
listen.
secret. I don't
How
know.
dumb you
I
think
don't
the
know.
Druze are?
Dude,
to
that's
not
the
believe
secret
that.
of the podcast. We don't here to
No.
judge. We're here to listen.
Exactly.
Okay. So tell us about your
So
Messiah.
the pants, first of all, are just because they're practical pants.
No
You
hot.
are
They
a
comfortable.
farmer and a
They are.
warrior.
They are.
You're a farmer and a warrior, so it's better to have pants. But pants,
That's
show
a good
the whole
sentence.
package. But
Yeah.
you're still a religious man, so you hide the package with a sharwal, but still have the pants, so you can
Walk.
do Druze jitsu on any invader that comes.
Hello. Pita Druze.
Knafe! Hazatar!
Hazatar, Jugend.
Tak shawarma!
Please, somebody make this game, or at least an animation. Anyone, grab this, make an animation
Za'atar.
A Druze fighter just fighting Drew-jitsu. Druze jitsu.
Shooting Za'atar all over.
We will all share this piece of entertainment,
You
and the
know
whole
that
world will
Indian
see
guy
it.
that sends his hands far.
Hadouken.
Indian movies are so weird, man.
We're the same generation, man. Same generation. You
We were
got.
playing like,
Listen.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if you guys
spent
know.
thousands of shekels.
Yes.
I have a
Even though you have here
Street
like four
fighters.
sex symbols sitting together, there are two kind of generations here. Me and Yair
33.
are 91, and they are 80 and 82.
1980s.
Yeah.
So, even though we all
10
know
years
exactly the same
difference.
age, because everybody here is pretty than their
I feel like you guys are my big brothers.
We are ancient, dude. We are ancient.
Dudes.
I don't see him as a big brother. He's dumber
up
than
in a
me.
magical
He's my
time.
brother. We're the same eye level. We do the same stupid shit.
Fucking
No,
tall.
80s and 90s are the best years
Yeah, they were cool.
in
yeah.
the history
have
of
a question.
mankind. I'm
Yeah.
not kidding. The history of that was the peak. Before
Dude,
that,
the music
before the
we had
medieval and all the
Africa.
crazy stuff.
But
Not
in
good.
a
That
sense-
gave us music like
That
Tupac and
time-
That
Big.
innocent still exists.
Innocence, music,
Innocence.
joy, community,
Yeah, and it's before
real
the age,
childhood.
before
And
the
then
age
after
of
that-
screens. Before the age
What
of
do you mean?
screens.
90s was a decade of mayhem, dude. Gangster rap and metal music and fucking.
Dude,
everybody
but for
going
us, it was
insane.
peaceful.
The grunge.
I mean, because we were kids, but like the world, there was like the peak
Dude,
of like
first
people doing
Intifada
whatever the fuck they
2001, I
wanted.
think.
Yeah.
But
But
I time first
91 we
Intifada.
had the 91 we had the
Oh, here in
Hamdan
Israel,
Flats.
you mean?
But nothing really happened.
No.
It
In
was
the
lame.
90s, 80s, and 90s, nothing
No,
really.
wasn't the real
I
war.
just walked to the kindergarten
מלחמת
with a gas
המפרץ
mask.
is not
It
a
was
real
sababa.
war.
Yeah,
מלחמת,
no,
it
guys.
was a קרב, it wasn't a war.
We had LAN parties. We had, we played football in the neighborhood.
We had
kids.
LAN parties.
Yeah. We
We
had
had LAN
BMX
parties.
and we went outside,
Yes.
to play. We really
Dude,
I
played.
almost broke any bone in my
we
body.
really played.
I only broke my nose. I never broke anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
We didn't need to ask our parents where to go.
I'm
we
going.
just went out.
Dude, we just went out and we would
It's
come
crazy.
back later.
I
And my
went to-
parents.
don't
I
do
will
that.
come back.
Kids today don't just go out.
Dude, me and Yair, we lived in the same neighborhood, and when we wanted to go out with our friend, we would just walk together to the friend's house, knock on the door. Hey, Mrs. Is home? Yes, okay. He's coming down. He's
come.
getting dressed.
Do you
Then
wanna
we go
drink
to the
something?
next house.
Do you want
and
some
then,
water?
because he's on the
Yeah.
top floor, so we threw stones in his window.
Yeah.
And he opened, stop throwing stones in my window. And then he came down. We hanged out all together
One
and did
time-
stupid shit.
One time
Yeah.
in Yom Kippur, I called a friend who
One
is
time.
Shomer Yom Kippur. He's like, he's
I'm a
he's
Shomer
doing Yom
Shabbos.
Kippur. And I called him in Yom Kippur. And his sister answered, "What's going on? What's going on?" And I was
She
like,
thought someone was dying.
I told her, "Is at home?" And she was like, "It's Yom Kippur, stupid." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
She thought someone died because, like,
By the way,
Who calls
I,
in Yom Kippur?
yeah,
I found a glitch in the system.
only one.
You know, sometimes you see glitches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So when one of the hostages wave, I'm sorry that I'm going dark, but one of
Go
the
ahead.
hostages wave
Hannah Senes.
when they released them.
Anna Frank.
So you see they have the scenery of the ocean. You remember that one?
Okay.
You see that they are actually producing this every time
course.
they have meetings where they think where we are gonna bring more suffering, psychology, madness to the Jews. Are we gonna be there? That's where they're gonna be pissed. And
They photoshopped a 6-finger fist and printed it.
Yeah.
they have a printer shop.
Nobody-
Still. There is still a printer place
In
In
Gaza.
Gaza.
in Gaza that can print that stupid sign.
Yeah,
that
all
means
of those signs.
that means we lost.
Yeah.
Wow,
Dude,
that's insane.
somebody went to AI, asked for a fist, and got a 6-finger fist.
And he was like, "Wallah, Allah,
And
Allah,
instead-
wallah, Dudu."
And instead of
To the
saying,
bone.
this looks kind of weird, let's try again. He just said, this one looks fucking great. Because his IQ is 67 and a half.
Oh, wow.
And then he printed it because when it got to the printer, nobody looked at it and said, it looks kind of weird. They got it and they said, this looks fucking perfect because their IQ is 67 and a half.
And his mother,
And then
his
somebody fucking put it in the place where the whole world is supposed to be because he didn't see the mistake either. He said, this looks perfect because his IQ is 67 and a fucking half.
And I have something that will really insult him, and I want him to be insulted. Dude, I'm sorry to tell it to you, but your mother is sleeping with your brother. Just for you to know.
טוב, יאיר, טוב.
Wow,
Just for you to
crazy.
know. Fuck you.
But practically
Fuck
speaking,
you.
like the idea of America taking Gaza,
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
like
It's a
how
full circle now.
practicality, like
Wait.
can you
When-
really,
when-
if they go, no, but if they try to
when
do
America taking
how
Gaza,
is it possible?
would
Like,
it be another state? Would it be another colony of the
That
United
would be
States?
fucking amazing, man. You can drive 1 hour and get to America.
Dude.
With America prices and shit.
wow.
Drive 1 hour. What do you mean?
So
Oh,
to
Gaza
Gaza.
would be- Oh, shit.
You were like,
if
I'm
the
in
USA
America.
will
Now you get it.
owned by America.
Stop. You have our permission.
We will be the new generation, you know, now when Canada and United States are at a beef because
Yeah.
Trump wants to conquer Canada. But who cares?
Not to conquer, it said, but Canada is USA as well.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
conquering.
And the Gulf of Mexico and
Look,
Greenland.
he
He,
was-
fucking wants to buy Greenland.
Look,
who cares?
he saw what the Chinese did, like Taiwan. Yeah, you're part of us. Fuck you guys. No, we're not. Yes, you are. Okay, we are.
And now he
and Trump
wants-
is doing the same. Canada, you're part of us. No, we're not. Really, we'll see.
And now he wants Canada, Israel to be the next
USA?
stage. That's
we'll see what happens.
Gaza. He wants Gaza.
Are you guys understanding or is what we're saying actually happened in reality?
You understand
In
that 2 years ago, 2 years ago, you would have heard this entire story. You would said, no,
No,
it's
it's-
fucking bullshit.
Yeah. This movie sucks. No, guys. This is what's happening in the fucking world.
Yeah, they're working with another program over there. Like those human beings in Gaza, they work with another.
Dude, calling
life
them human
program.
beings is an insult for human beings.
Yeah,
Wow, I'm very good.
They-
I'm going
they
fucking
have-
war
Look,
today.
there's one thing.
they have programmed different, like from the base
Yeah.
of what life are, what life worth are, what's sacred in life, and they sacred death and death to the Zionism. They're fucked up. They're all
After a
doomed.
lot of years of therapy, you
They're
understand that.
all
Sorry.
doomed.
Yeah.
After a lot of years in therapy, you understand that certain words have meaning to what you say, how you make people feel, and what you feel about things. Your choice of words. So I think when people dehumanize others, like, I don't know, Hamas or the Nazis, it's a huge mistake because, like you said, it's an insult to human beings. I understand the insult, but we should never not see Hamas as human beings because in the end, that's a person that was born from a womb of a woman and was taught to be what he did on October 7th. And that
We need to remember.
we need to remember that that thing is taught, just like the Nazis were taught to do what they did, and these guys were taught to do what they did. This is just teaching. This is just ideology. So it's not because they are animals. It's not because they are demons. They are like you and me. They were just taught something else. So I don't think we should
what I
never
said.
dehumanize, not the Nazis, not Hamas, because it's a reality that we cannot forget. This has been taught.
Also, all the Palestinian story was created through words.
Mhm.
And that is the secret.
No, but you're completely right about the dehumanizing because once you dehumanize another group, you start thinking, yeah, that can happen to them, but not to me because I'm not part of that.
Exactly.
And that's when you come closer to actually to allowing your guard down so one day will happen among you.
Yeah. And that's why you get queries for Palestine.
No, that's another phenomenon,
and
man.
that is why
Wow.
why right now
No, I think it's the same because you say we're so detached and we're not going to do the same mistakes. We're on the good side. And then you end up doing the bad thing. You end up getting indoctrinated to supporting the bad thing because you think you're so detached from the thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, about queers for Palestine, that is like one of the
It
I think
exists.
that's
Century's biggest
the
surprise.
Jewish.
It's an actual. It's not like
But Yon,
like
Yon, that's the Jewish problem. We have just asked about why the Jewish have so much problem during history. We are separating ourselves from the others. We are telling we are the best.
Yes.
We are the chosen. So they hate us. That's why. And that's it.
they hate us because they ain't us.
They ain't us.
No, but you understand that if you are correct, it means that we are very annoying.
We are annoying. We
Because we're
know.
like, hey, we are right.
We are.
We
known.
are a successful minority. There's nothing more annoying than a successful minority.
What other successful minorities do you have?
The Druze.
Ha,
The Druze
Jews
don't
and Druze.
the Druze don't control Hollywood.
No, but I have a question. The Druze,
What? Do you have a microphone?
the Druze. If someone in the United States, you tell them Druze, they will know what Druze is.
No, probably not.
But Israeli.
Of course.
Yeah.
99% of the world knows Israel.
Yeah. No, they don't want to know what.
Listen, every plane crash ever existed, almost,
Yeah.
you will find someone Israeli
On it.
on it. Doesn't matter from where to where. Always. This is us.
We are fucking.
No, there is more plane in the air. Than
I think
Jewish
there's more
people in the
Israelis
world.
outside of Israel traveling
Listen,
than Israelis inside of Israel.
fucking dying through plane crash. That's some scary shit.
Yes. Think about the minutes
Plane crash.
before when you understand, like, okay,
What do you prefer? To die at once?
immediately.
Like a plane crashes?
Immediately.
Or it takes time and you crash through the
No,
ground?
no, immediately. Dude.
No,
Because
but
it's the only setting that you die sitting in a comfortable chair with air conditioning around. And you enjoy the privilege of the chair and the air conditioning until you hit.
Yeah.
All the other ones, you like
Too
you know,
cold and
get stabbed, shot, fall down,
you're
cliff.
You're falling down for like 10 kilometers.
Yeah, you're sitting on a chair with air conditioning, lots of time. Maybe the
not
music
that
is still
high.
on.
What?
Airplanes don't fly 10 kilometers high.
What, 3 kilometers?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, more.
Still, it's it's a more conscious death.
Jon, the next beer.
Oh, yeah. Where's the box?
The next beer, Jon.
So, we got another box. Also, a collection with there was a cup. Where's the cup?
Yeah, there is a cup here.
And there's a few different kinds of beers. And this is also for remembrance of Tomer. He was
The Last Samurai.
he was from Golani, which is a unit that I also served in. And he also fell on October 7th. Let's see if there's here's a story. On that Black Saturday, on October 7th, Tomer Nagar, that served in Chativat Golani, Gdud, I think Brigade 51,
51, yeah.
was from the first ones that were attacked by Hamas in the Kisufim base. Tomer fought alone in his from the bunker that was outside of the base, and he tried to protect his friends and managed to eliminate a lot of terrorists. And after all his ammunition was gone, he spent 675 bullets. You know how many bullets that is?
How many?
Every
600?
magazine is 30
30.
bullets. So it's like 20
magazine.
22, 23 magazines. That guy was fighting until his last breath. But he eventually ran out of bullets and he fell in battle. But his bravery gave giving of the combatants in his brigade dear and precious time to organize themselves and then fight the Nukhba terrorists. So his family decided to commemorate his memory of Tomer in a very special and way that makes you happy, that also has to do a lot with his Eishiyut, his personality, his hobbies, and his love for beer. So this is a collection of beers in his name. Beer Tomer.
726. That's a good number.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know that, like...
675 was the number of bullets.
76.
675. 675.
It's 20 plus 2. 22
Yeah.
magazines.
23.
Do you know, like,
So
probably...
guys, thank you very much for making these beers, for commemorating the last 51, the last samurai, for commemorating Tomer. That does sound like
What a legend.
goddamn legendary hero to fight with 23 magazines. That's insane. And he was, I mean, you know, there's like the base and there's a few stations.
Stations, yeah.
Stations like
Posts.
a post, a few posts outside of the base, and he was alone on a post outside of the base during Israel's largest attack raid, and he stood there and he didn't go out until he spent his last bullet. I don't think you guys comprehend what that means in reality.
It's a long time of fighting.
What a legend.
Long time of fighting.
Getting shot at is not something trivial. You cannot train for that.
You think you can't come back like in video
You
games.
can hear a lot of shots next to you. You can fire a lot of
Oh,
guns.
there
You
were
can get shot at
thousands.
from
There were
some.
thousands of
But when
Nukhba
terrorists
soldiers.
shoot at you, you cannot comprehend what it does to you, to your mind, and to your body.
There were thousands of Nukhba soldiers that came and raided this land fully geared to their teeth.
Yeah.
And he stood there and he fought probably hundreds of them until the last bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know probably how many like heroic stories that probably happened in that Golani fight there?
It's insane.
Like him and others
we will
who
never
fought
know.
till the
There's-
end.
Dude, there's
Oh, we'll never
already. Oh yeah,
Golani lost the most.
there's already
Yeah.
the documentary from Uvda, from the Golani, the guys from the Golani that were there. I watched that episode, dude. I cried. It's the fight itself is very hard, but I think what was hard, and that's how they describe it, was the decisions they had to make.
Yeah.
Because, for example, one of them, I don't know how to say English, the commander, the officer, מפקד שלהם,
The commander.
Commander is fine.
he at one point he got in the Nagmash. It's like a very armored vehicle,
APC guy, yeah.
APC, and he was trying to get into the base to save his friends that were all in the same room, surrounded by terrorists. And he had to go into the base, and he knew he was going to get shot at with RPGs. They were waiting for them. And then he got a radio call saying, "Leave it. There are civilians in the kibbutz next to you, and they are a bigger priority. I mean, the soldiers, they will manage their soldiers. You need to go save the civilians." And he had to leave his teammates and go save civilians. And that is much harder than any shooting fight. And the amount of stories in every single battle you had on October 7th, because I heard dozens of these kind of stories.
It's fucking biblical.
It's insane.
Yes,
Nothing can
biblical.
prepare you for this kind of thing. Nothing. And you had thousands of people involved in this. If it was people fighting from one side, the other side,
Oh,
if it's
yes,
people
yes.
running away, it's guys. Yeah. אני אקח את סיג. לחיים. יש לי פה שלוק.
הנה יש עוד סיג.
L'chaim. Last samurai.
Love you guys. Last
Last
samurai.
samurai.
תומר. אגדה. So yeah.
Wow, yeah, that was insane. That was insane. I just had
I want to try to give me a beer.
I know that. Yeah, wait.
I'll try. So guys, so I don't know where you guys can buy these. I mean, we're not sponsoring them. They're not sponsoring us. I just saw them and I really wanted to honor.
I'm going to ask
the
them.
memory. So
Before we publish the video, Jon will introduce me to them and I will ask them where.
Yalla, sababa.
And then I will put the link.
Hey,
So here it
we
says
have
it,
a barcade.
בדמי תזרמי לעד. That's another one of the סיסמאות של גולני.
Wow.
חיים.
No, there's crazy stories. Just had him in podcast. A guy from the Navy SEALs that shared with me some of the stories of his team, of the Shed 13, when they went to save the soldiers in Kisufim, and how they managed to take down 60 Nukhba terrorists in 2 hours.
60?
6-0.
What the fuck?
Total gunfight. Shayetet just comes there to rescue the soldiers that are locked, and they fight 60 Nukhba fully geared, and they kill them all.
That's insane.
And not a single one. That's the video that you saw when Shayetet was moving. That's this fight.
איפה זה היה? בכיסופים?
Kisufim?
נכון.
That is that fight.
Dude, they
there were
just
so many
move
of these. Yeah,
they move
bam,
so
bam,
fast.
bam,
They
bam,
were
bam.
the
They move
first
so
one
fast.
there. They were the first one there.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy how fast
They went to
move.
fight. They went to fight. They didn't go to play. They
I
went
mean,
to war.
How
We went to hell.
How we learn to fight in a constructed area, in an urban area. You open it's called a zig in Hebrew.
Yeah.
Let's say whenever you have a corner, a 90-degree corner, that's a zig because you have to open and check there's nobody there, up, down, behind. It's a whole thing. So we as a South Golani, we used to, you move kind of slow. These guys in the videos were just like covering and running, covering, running, covering.
They were flowing.
I mean, how can you concentrate in so many times in so millisecond? I mean, I'm guessing it's so built into their muscle memory.
Yeah, that's an elite soldier.
Yeah, they were moving there like wow. Yeah,
It's insane.
flowing.
I know a few Navy SEALs. They're fucking insane.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Nemo also knows a few. They're fucking lunatics.
They're like, but
They are
when
the
you
reason
really
why.
get to know them, you see they're like Golani.
Okay, guys.
They Golani, but they're better.
שייטת 13 or Navy SEALs? Take it away.
I heard that like once every now and then, like the Navy SEALs comes to Israel to train with the Shaytet 13,
Yes.
with our Navy SEALs, and in a lot of areas we kick their butt.
We do. They are better in things like strength and man-to-man combat. We're better in endurance, like staying more in hot or in cold.
I
walking
think they
further.
have. I think although they have one advantage that is hard to beat, and that is that they're a little bit older
Oh yeah,
and mature.
yeah.
There's a lot of other advantages that Shayet Shlosa definitely have,
experience.
but the fact that the average age in the Shayet Shlosa will still probably be 19 to 22. 20.
They're staying up.
Because they do 5 years and stuff. They do a little more. So 20 to 22. That's like the core.
Over there, it's
Yeah.
30.
The Navy SEALs, that'll be like 25 to 27, the core. Delta Force, even 30 and above. So there is
the
some
Green Berets-
maturity there that you have in Israel in the Yamam.
Yeah, the amount.
Dude,
They're the only unit that actually give, I think, a maturity fight.
The Green Berets that came to train with us, they were like in their 30s, 35,
Yeah?
something like that. Yeah, pretty. I mean, because I think you have to still first be in the Ranger and then the Green Berets. It's like so.
Yeah,
I remember you
it's
told
a
me-
requirement. The maturity is a combat skill.
John was a sniper in the army. and he told me a story that one time they brought a Russian sniper teacher. Like he
Yes.
teach you how to
How to snipe in Russian.
Yeah, so he gave them lessons in was like Russian and stuff. And all of a sudden he told them, listen, next drill, I want you to shoot after I give you vodka.
No, that's not a story.
No. And like he said that the shots of vodka, I remember you telling me that, Yon. I would not invent this.
It's
just did.
It's a bit different. That teacher said that drinking alcohol makes you more stable.
Because your heartbeat
That's a
goes
Russian-
down.
Your heartbeat goes down. So you should take like very high proof alcohol with you. So you take like a little sip. And then your heart rate goes down.
That's a Russian sniper?
There is a Russian. I mean, he has been in a lot
don't
of
know.
places, but he's originally
They
Russian.
won over the Nazis. Maybe they know something.
Wow.
He's a private.
They know something for sure.
I don't know if is or was. He was a private sniper for different governments,
Holy shit.
Wow.
and he was
And you met him?
Russian.
And you
He
met
came to teach us.
At sniping school?
כזה סדנה, כזה לכמה ימים.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they when they
You want to hear a crazy story?
A crazy, but a
story.
crazy one. Not
Crazy
like
story.
those poor thing.
yeah, the ones you
yeah.
already said.
No. Crazy story. Now, this
Because
is
up until
not-
now
this
he
is
he
not-
was holding back.
This is not an official
Mansour,
statement.
before you tell the story, put the glasses on.
This is
Where's the knife?
serious glasses.
The knife.
Where's the knife? Here.
All right, you ready, guys?
Knuff.
So
That's
How they say in French. Knuff.
here. So
Dude, in French is it knuff
this
or
is
knuffu?
no, guys, listen. This is a serious story, and
Which
This
means
is
yeah,
not-
shut the fuck up.
this is not an official statement of the Israeli government. Whatever, what I'm about to say may and may not have happened. It might have been invented. Everything I'm saying might have
want to
actually
believe.
not.
May or may
happened.
not be true.
I could-
entertainment.
I could
It's
easily be making up what I'm just saying right now. Just a story.
only for entertainment.
Just a story. Could easily be making it up.
Yeah.
And anything that I say that I saw, probably I did not really see. So, there was a sniping problem in Gaza when I was in Gaza.
What's a sniping problem?
That Gazan snipers were shooting all the time on Israeli settlers, houses, civilians, soldiers.
When was this?
And that was when we were inside Gaza.
Okay.
Before the
Before
disengagement.
Date Natkut.
Yes. And one time someone came with a crazy idea. Let's bring Chechen snipers to work with Israel.
Oh shit!
Professional snipers from Chechnya that were like 40 years old and above, and just bring them here. And I don't know which general came and said that is a great idea. And they brought them. And I remember the guy, it took him 1 week to move 300 meters.
Oh
Dressed- Dressed like junkyard,
Huh?
like construction site.
No shit.
Yeah, because everything was destroyed. The houses by the, the border, kind of where we were always fighting.
Yeah.
So he moved like he's a construction garbage for 1 week, 300 meters.
Oh,
got
he
into-
was the garbage.
He was the garbage.
What the fuck?
And he snuck in for 1 week, and he went inside, and in 1 week, he completely eliminated the sniper problem.
Holy fuck.
It disappeared.
Fuck.
It disappeared. IDF was not able to do it. It disappeared.
That's how you
Sniping
do
problem that was
shit.
going for more than half a year on a daily basis. He took down all the other enemy snipers.
I have.
For a
And-
week, did he eat?
I don't know.
What the
I don't know,
fuck?
man. I don't know how he
We
did
need
it.
to.
He's wearing the glass.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
need to
it's
bring
a serious
out.
story.
We need to bring create shirts that say "Be the garbage."
Yeah, man, he was the garbage man.
Be
He
the
was
garbage.
such a ridiculous.
garbage man.
Now, the reason that they decided to cancel it in the end because his level of morality was not as to the standard of the Israeli army morality.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No, of course.
And that is the problem, and that's
Chechens.
why we will maybe never win.
It's he fought the war by different sets
The
of
morality.
rules. He
You
took
know
all
also-
the enemy snipers down. He took them all.
You know, also something that I learned this past year and a half
I mean, the courage, the guts you
about
need to have. for that.
the independence war of Israel. I mean, even before about Tochni Dalet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Tochni Dalet is the moment Israeli Haganah decided to start going into the villages offensively and fight off the Arabs that were fighting, trying to kill the Jews, and start whoever is fighting us, kick them out. That was the moment. But what people don't know is that before Tochni Dalet is plan D. There was plan A, B, and C.
The consequences of all the plans.
And plan A, B, and C were defensive plans. Plan D was the first offensive plan. So up until that moment, Israelis were trying to fight in a fair way, in a defensive way, not to be the person and all that, until they were losing the battle. And then they said, they're trying to annihilate us. They're managing it. Fuck it. Let's go. And there was plan D. And now we've been a lot of years in the same kind of mindset. We're defensive. We build the Iron Dome. We have betonadot. We have the fence. And we have all these kind of things because we're defensive. And the result was fucking October 7th. Until we don't start switching and realizing we start
But again,
to
you're
go offensive.
trying to.
That's the reason.
But you are trying to attack it militarily. It's bullshit. It's much bigger. The game.
Offensive doesn't have to be
The
military.
game is bigger. Like someone in Israel is happy when there is a war.
yeah.
Someone get win here. Like
Maybe on both sides you always have warmongers, but the general's idea of sometimes the best defense is offense. You see it now in America. They just declared the cartels as a terrorist organization, so
Yes.
America can send their special forces after the cartel.
Oh shit.
I think,
That is a very interesting Netflix series.
no, that's
Yes.
someone in Hollywood paid the government says, please let this happen. We want to make more movies about that. This is insane. But honestly speaking, I think that's probably going to solve
Narcos
the cartel
2025.
problem, yeah, it's going to solve the problem much better than before. Same thing with fighting terrorism. Go to
What do you
offense.
think about the guy from El Salvador?
About-
Salvador.
With
guy
his idea
from-
with the prisoners?
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you think?
El Salvador.
Listen, I
Is
don't
that
know enough.
worth?
Bukale.
He gave
Bukale.
Bukale gave himself a lot of power that we hope he will use it for good. So up until now, El Salvador went from being one of the most dangerous countries in the world to one of the safest countries in the world in almost no time.
In a matter of months.
In a matter of months, because he basically went after every single gang member in every way he could. Not any nice way or just any way he could.
Anyway,
And the question is this a good decision? Because in the long run, you have a leader with a lot of power.
Yeah.
Is it worth it or not?
If he's using it in the right way.
We don't know. That's the thing.
But again, he started doing something good. Demolishing
Well,
the cartels.
they all promise good things in the beginning, and then they do the horrible shit.
Yes, and then they got killed or stuff. No?
What do you guys think? So, are you in favor, pro or con? El Salvador.
Those Spanish dudes are always crazy. So I'm
That's true.
against.
Tough question, man. He definitely made the place a better place.
Listen.
He definitely made the place a better place.
But like my mother is.
But what happened to his son, who takes over?
Exactly. He will have all the power.
it triples.
He might have
The
not
hatred
had the same
triples.
journey of a self-made leader,
Yeah.
self-made millionaire, or other, His son is different. I once had in my previous job, there was a position called Royal Genie. That's someone that, he deals with like the billionaires. And I asked him one day, I said, like, which kind of billionaires did you work with? Which nationalities? He said, all of them. I've had Indian billionaires, Europeans, Americans, Africans, Middle Eastern, Asians. And I said, wow, you must have a lot of wisdom, like, to share about different billionaires from different cultures, how they behave. And he came and said, yeah, big time. You see, big time. I said, what do you mean? He says, the best one are the self-made.
Yeah.
First generation. You have them in America quite a lot. They're cool. The worst are their children.
Like Donald Trump.
Yeah, he said the worst are their children. They're like terrible. And then he said, you have the Indian and the Arabian billionaires. They treat others like they're slaves.
Yeah.
If you're not, they're literally treat you like a slave.
Yeah.
And then you have the Europeans, they're the most refined one. They will actually be intelligent, even the younger generation. And it's like, wow, that is some cool kind of information that you managed to gather.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how we got to that. That was just a funny story.
You live in Germany, man.
Yeah, I live in Germany, exactly.
You lived most of your life in Eilat.
Yeah.
You know that I never knew that Druze live in Eilat.
We were the first, or at least among the first.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are the Druze from?
They're from the area of northern Israel, Lebanon, Syria, Turkey.
And when did they move to Eilat?
So,
No, it's only his family.
okay, you meant like my family, not like the Druze.
No, you said the Druze were the first
There
ones
are
in Eilat.
there are no.
No,
He
I
was the
said
first
I was
Druze
the
in
first in
Eilat.
Eilat.
I feel like the Druze were
He's
before.
he went out of set. He went out of ears and
Came back out of a different time, yeah.
out of nowhere.
Oof, but yeah, that was fun times when we first moved to Eilat. People had no idea what
Why?
it was. Because they thought our flag was a Palestinian flag.
No, why did you
Your-
move to Eilat?
Multicolored flag.
Yeah. Later on, they started thinking it's a gay flag, but that's something else.
Yes.
Well, I understand that because the colors are similar.
Yeah, I had several times, a group of gay people will stop in the street
Yay.
and they
Free
will
Palestine.
come to my mom's house. And my mom is like, Tfadalo, she's very welcoming. Like, gives them water,
She
or
cooks
coffee.
well, right?
Because
You
maybe
have
they
the
want to talk
coolest
to
mom,
her.
man.
But then halfway through, they
Something happened to her
realize
lately.
it's not a gay restaurant.
Gadol.
They're like, what?
Something happened to her lately.
Yeah, she just had some pressure on her chest and it was nothing in the end. It was like she was healthy. But
Let's go.
How is she now?
she went to the doctor. They flew her to Be'er Sheva. They had tests on her. And then they told her, it's your lungs, it's not your heart. And like, you're good.
So how is she?
How is she now, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great. She's great. I can't wait to go to Eilat and make some food with her, man.
Nice.
Bring us something.
Get
What's
some
your
more
favorite-
content.
Bring
Get
us
some more
something.
content to be canceled. And
What's the
censored.
favorite food that your mom makes
The
in
favorite?
general? Yeah.
Legefen.
Alegefen?
Yeah.
Just simple alegefen
Vine
oil.
leaves. No, she makes crazy food in general. She makes maklube. She makes, shish barak. She makes like
Everything.
kufte.
I
Mehdi.
never managed to like alegefen.
We need to go.
Wow, man.
To Eilat.
I don't know why. I don't
Try
know
my
why.
mom's.
I mean, I mainly try the canned ones. I never tried.
No.
No,
But it's acidic?
no. The canned ones, no, man.
Ugh,
No,
Yeah,
never
from the
did
army.
that.
No,
No, man.
No?
Ooh.
It's radioactive, dude. It's
That is
it's
like
the green
so
stuff. It's the
no.
green
It's
stuff.
acidic.
No.
It's the green stuff in Rick's
Wow,
portal.
man, no. That's like
gun.
no. That's
No?
like that's
Okay.
No, it's like puke. It's like I ate the good ones,
Wait.
puked
no,
it,
man.
and said,
That's
are
like
the
that's like
fresh one-
ruining a pasta next to an Italian. You don't do that.
Wait.
No,
Are the fresh ones also acidic?
less.
no,
Much
No?
less.
no, way less.
Less, not no.
No, we're,
They are
we're,
acidic, but less.
Every food has some acidic in it. There's
we're
nothing
putting, we're
noticeable.
putting some lemon right now.
Nothing noticeable.
Okay.
No, it just smells smooth in your mouth. It's like, bro, different story.
Okay.
What do you think about the akub?
Aqub.
Careful what gestures you do, man.
Akub.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a plant that grows in the winter, and
Yeah.
they go and pick it up and making as well. No,
What do you make? Like עלי גפן?
No. They make it in bread and they make it like in salad.
I never heard of
Nice.
it. Mansoor, I have two options and we need to choose.
Yeah.
And if it's a stupid idea, tell me and I will understand.
yeah, here.
But we have two options. First, or we go, all of us, to Eilat, like you said.
Uh-huh.
But now your family is there, so I'm not sure, like your
No, they're coming on.
wife and son, so it's not...
Okay.
or that we try and go to your village in the north and record an episode there.
Wow.
And Shahid will be there
With
as well.
no Shahid, Jihad.
Jihad, ya Shahid. Wow.
Jihad. My God.
Jihad.
I have
And
a
he speaks
cousin. I have a
English.
cousin and a relative named Jihad.
Which
Nice guy.
is a legend of a person.
Legend, a nice guy.
I have a few videos on with him in my.
So listen, that's
Instagram
also an
account.
option if we
A
want.
nice guy. Did we ever talk about the time that we had to escape Jihad's place because there were rockets landing on us and we decided to drive?
It wasn't
like a
even his
bank
place.
robber?
We were outside
Yeah,
in
it
the
was
road.
in his field, no? Out
And suddenly we're like, oh shit, alarms. Oh yes, Lebanon, which is
here.
are attacking us.
No, first Jihad gets a phone call from his village people.
Oh really? That's how it started?
And then he tells him something in Arabic, which is there's rockets about to land on us.
Oh
And
shit.
then you guys got it in your phones
Holy fuck.
Oh
when
shit.
I was coming to tell you. And then
Yeah.
Jihad said, leave me alone, guys. I'll get home by myself. Don't worry about me. Get out of here.
Yeah.
And we jumped in the car, and then out of nowhere, like we had the American guy Tal with us, and he was like
Taiwan.
the
traveling class.
most awesome dude, really. But he was in that moment, the American in him came out. I was
You
like,
lost
guys,
it.
are you freaking serious? Are we having rockets about to land on us? And me and Yon were like, yeah. And he's like, heck yeah, driving like in the village as if he just woke
Rockets!
up.
Rockets!
No, he was like going GTA. So excited. I'm like, yeah, sure, man. And Tal in the back just panicking. Like, what the F?
Yeah, Tal.
People are sending me message. And they were shooting. And actually, one of the rockets
This is
apparently
all-
landed in the same
We have footage
road.
of this. He published this in his Instagram.
I made a live. I made a video about it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
One of the rockets landed on the street about 5-10 minutes after we drove there.
Really?
Yeah. On the
Oh,
junction,
shit.
the street where we were driving. So we were literally running away from rockets.
I just realized something.
know.
I'm sorry. But something that I just realized.
What?
In this podcast, we've discussed about Yon. We've discussed about you. We've discussed about me. But we
Yes.
never discussed about Nemo.
For real?
Yes.
I think
Because
never went
he's been
into
tricking
Nemo.
us. He's been pushing the questions on us.
I think everybody knows everything.
Wait,
about
to be honest, Nemo is pretty open with his life and everything. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the fact that we didn't talk about this episode doesn't mean he's a shy guy.
No, I didn't say he's a shy.
No. Everything is wide open.
Everything is wide open.
Listen to this. Everything is wide open.
Or
Oh my god, this episode is
like they
turning
say-
around.
like they say it
That'd
in
be
French. La la vue. Oui.
That's what's happening with the other today where he's just
It's all.
translating things to French.
Top.
Did you go to Paris? Mansoor,
Amata Tov? Amata
What?
Tov?
did you go to
Listen.
Paris?
I've
אמרתי לאסול.
no, I've passed through it, but I never really stopped.
I like Paris is a place I want to go, but I don't want to go.
Fuck them. They're all Arabs over
I
there.
don't feel like
And we've been canceled.
And we're canceled.
no.
I was in
Listen.
Paris
Would you
for
like to go
45
to
minutes.
Copenhagen? Fuck them.
Dude, I was in Paris for 45 minutes. I mean, I was in Paris for a few hours, but in between flights. But if you don't count the trains,
Yeah.
I was in Paris
45
with my brothers and sisters and my what's it called? My sister's husband,
Yeah, brother-in-law.
my brother-in-law, not fiance, my brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law.
For I think it was like 45 minutes in Paris. We just ran from station to station. We saw the Eiffel Tower. We went to the Eiffel Tower. We saw the Louvre. We saw the Arc de Triomphe. And the Champs-Élysées.
Plus, voulez-vous coucher avec moi
Ce soir.
And you know that's
We just ran. We said, wait, selfie. run, selfie. Oh, this is nice. Run.
It's like Sonic.
Wow.
And we made it back.
You ate
Wow.
something?
Huh?
You ate something?
No, we were
Croissant.
running and taking selfies. That's what we did.
No croissant,
No
no
croissant.
baguette, no baguette.
Baguette, oui, oui.
Dude, but I mean, Paris looks amazing. You take the train and you feel like you're just driving through a ghetto, like for the whole ride. I mean, I think like they made Paris pretty, but everything around is
It's the same in Rome.
yeah.
In Rome, it's the same. You have the cultural center where you have all the
And all the rest.
tourists. But me and Sheer, when we were there 2 years ago, we were out at the outskirts of Rome, and it was like lame.
Really?
Yeah,
What, like Ramallah lame?
like
or
in Natania, like it's the
Netanya, okay.
it's like
Periphery.
Shkunat Nodo.
Yeah. Exactly. No.
Dude,
No, Germany
Yeah.
is cool. Germany have class.
Yeah?
Germany is cool.
listen, just the pants you are
Germans
wearing.
killed everybody
Your
who didn't have
pants
class.
are pants that you see that you're not from Israel.
Really?
That's true.
It's like German. You're German.
I like him because on one side he has a German a vibe, but then he
Style,
has like
style.
barefoot shoes.
Barefoot shoes with Mr. Rogers and Donald Trump socks. Yeah, that's,
Mansoor,
confuse the
Ladies and
Germans.
gentlemen,
Nemo.
Mr. Oshkar.
Nemo, what is your dream
My dream.
when it comes to the business?
Wow.
Which we are sitting in now.
To the business?
Yes.
To try and fix. No, I don't know if to fix. To try and touch a whole lot more people and make their life better.
If you know the story from Yavne, then you'll know exactly what he means.
Oh, yo,
Nemo wants to touch as many people
You ruined
as
the
he
magical
can
moment.
as a trainer.
You ruined it.
Nemo, we
I'm
want to.
sorry. A trainer said he wants to touch as many people as possible. I had to take the chance.
For sure.
He understand. He understand.
I just raise it to.
אומרים לי.
You know, I'm gonna
If
go.
you wouldn't.
I'm gonna go nostalgic cartoonish on you here, but like,
יאללה.
do you remember the movie from Bruce Willis called The Kid?
The kid. No.
There's a
think-
scene there that I like went with.
Yeah,
What,
all
the
people are
Sixth
talking.
Sense?
Let them.
No, not the Sixth Sense. No,
This
no,
is
no, not this one.
Base.
So he is like
Lo
he is like a
mejor.
successful, very rich agent for superstars and athletes.
Okay.
And then
start to ring a bell.
somehow he his own version of a kid from the age of like 10 accidentally travels to the future and
I
meets
think I
him.
know.
meets him.
I think I know that.
And he's seeing his version as a successful 50 years old, 40 years old, like in the top of his life, 40 years old, top of his life, businessman, rich. But he's ignoring the girl that loves him.
Wow.
He is not flying airplanes like he always wanted to be. And he's just working like a workaholic and like a business shark.
Listen, I had
And then he looks at him, the kids looks at him, and they're having like an argument, and he goes like, I'm 40 years old. I don't have a girlfriend, and I'm not flying an airplane. I grew up to be a loser.
oh shit!
And then that hits him. Because he realized it was not true to the kid that was in him.
Yeah.
So that's like a deep question to ask yourself. Like,
I think
today.
you are Mansoor Ashkar, are very true to the kid inside you. I mean, the shit you tell us that you do with your kid
Yeah.
is insane.
I see the story.
I feel true. I
The
feel
stories
true.
on Instagram, man. It's you look like the best dad ever.
I feel true to that story. I
Like
feel
you-
like I'm living the dream with my kid, and like
100%.
It's. I feel like if I would have met that kid in this chapter of my life as a parent,
Yeah.
as a father, and Nemo can understand me, like as a father, and you're starting to get there. I can look back and say like, yeah, that's
Yes.
where I want to be. We made it, kid. I would look at him and say like,
Nice.
we made it. It worked out. There were a lot of bumps in the way, and a lot of dreams that we thought they were dreams, but they were not dreams. This is a
Oh
dream.
wow. That's an
This is a
one.
dream. We made it.
Things
so
I thought that were dreams, but were not dreams.
they're not dreams, man.
That's
They're not dreams. You're looking at that kid and you're looking at yourself,
that's
like
reality.
helping him learn about the world.
I have a question.
We made it, kid. Wow.
I have a question as a new dad for two not new dads. Is there a stage that I won't say becomes easy,
No.
but becomes
no,
easier?
No.
Easier?
No. Stop question.
He has girls, you have a boy. It's different.
No,
I
he
have
also
two
has a
girls
boy.
and a boy.
All right, you have a boy as well.
Oh, we caught it on camera.
You're fucked in all angles.
Yon el Conquistador.
Yeah.
No, what's easier? Like it's
What's easier, girl or boy? Shoot.
It depends. It depends how you're taking the parenthood. Plus,
Yeah.
how many kids do you have? One, it's a no-brainer. He can be your best friend. Two, they start to fight about your love. Like, who do you love more? I was here before, and I'm the new thing now.
Oh, shit.
And the third one,
Doesn't give a fuck.
he's
mind
dropping
tricks.
the bomb. Like,
The mind tricks.
you
He
don't.
doesn't give a
The
fuck.
big one, you don't love me anymore. The second one, I don't get enough love. The third one wants all the love, and but he's the best. He doesn't give a fuck about anyone. He
doesn't give a
knows
fuck.
everybody loves him.
I think the younger you go, the less of a fuck they give.
He don't need any permission. He does it. He's the king.
Yeah.
The
King
first
of
one-
the castle.
The first one is always the most anxious one, and the last one is always the most just reckless one.
Yeah, of course.
Wow,
because
Today I asked
Yeah.
Cheer, because my son is 4 months old. I asked him, did we get to the stage, because she learns a lot about the baby and how to make him better. So I asked him, is it the
I have to try the
stage?
garlic.
Is it the stage already that you're supposed to, like what you do in front of your kid will affect him? Or we are still in the phase that I can do whatever I want?
How old? How old?
everything.
4 months old.
Maybe.
And she
Yeah,
told
he can
me
still do stuff.
he's still not there, but soon he will reach the point that what we do might affect his personality.
You're still not there. You can still do whatever you want. Just
I
don't.
think
Yeah,
6,
don't hurt him.
9 months until he will be connected.
Yeah.
Wow, שום קדום על בשר.
Listen, that's
חברים.
primal.
חברים. Guys,
Have we reached the moment?
I think we have reached the moment.
Definitely. We're talking about parenting stuff.
Yes.
We've reached the moment.
have
We
lost-
started from aliens. We started from aliens and went to angst in Gaza, then went to medieval Islam,
But
and then went to I don't know what.
a prediction of mine
Yes, we did.
was that Bibi got sponsored by Qatar is becoming real.
Really?
Yeah, there is the Qatar.
You think
gate
that BB
now.
is sponsored
like
by
people
Qatar?
around BB
BB
were
Gate.
sponsored by Qatar.
Yeah.
BB Gate.
BB gate.
There's, I mean,
Qatar gate.
they already found people around BB who were sponsored by Qatar.
Insane. I read something.
If
רק ביבי. רק ביבי.
we ever find out that Bibi Netanyahu
Ooh.
was fucking sponsored by Qatar, that will be the biggest shawuriya, I don't know how to say this in English.
Scandal.
Scandal in the history
Of the world.
of Israel.
Of the Judaism.
the
Of the
Jews.
Judaism.
Wow, the biggest
If-
It's
betrayal ever.
biblical.
If, and this is a big
Bibi
if,
the Wow.
if they found concrete evidence that Bibi Netanyahu was sponsored by Qatar, he will be like an Amman level villain for Judaism
yeah.
No, but you
and
know what?
the Israeli
I
people.
doubt
But you know
it.
what's
I
the
doubt
problem?
it.
That
It's
you're not
far.
true. Part of them will be like that, and part of them will still say he's
I
our
don't
God.
know.
There's
I
always
don't
going to be
know.
part. There's always going to be part of people.
Not
but I
after
don't think about
that.
them.
Not after
We
that.
need to kill them too, motherfuckers.
Even there was always even people that like Taman,
And we cancel.
Cancel.
and we're canceled.
Yeah.
I just called to kill Jews now.
That's why I said if, and it's a big if.
We
I
are
said if.
okay. Before we get sued, everything we said here was a joke. We don't really mean it.
You know what?
I,
A
Yon
disclaimer,
Legarda,
a
meant everything I said.
We are Jewish. If you sue only him. I don't want to be
If you
sued.
sue, you sue only me. I, Yon Legarda,
If,
meant everything I said.
and I believe,
He's been drinking a little
L'chaim.
whiskey, so
El
just,
Conquistador.
Conquistador.
The
I
whale.
watched every word I said, I think.
No, I believe.
The whale killer.
It's in if, like if. It's a
Oh man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining our podcast and surviving up until this moment. If you have, please let us know if you stayed all the way till the end, because we would love to know.
If you are still here,
No, if you
if
have
you
a
are
sister aged like
Stop
28,
promising people shit.
if you are
28,
Huh?
it's the minimum.
What?
25, 28.
Who I want to meet?
Yeah.
I wouldn't go below. I wouldn't like to go to below 28.
we are
28.
starting to
If there's somebody
20,
amazing,
wait.
yeah.
We are you are talking about
I'm
finding a
inviting
Please
people
bring it
to
now.
bring you their sisters.
Listen, before we stop, let me try Google Forms and let's see
The one.
I don't want to do it live. I don't
Not
want to do
live.
it live.
We don't say the name.
I don't want to do it live because she would know.
Gabriella.
I don't want to do it live.
Gabriella.
This is something. fun.
Gabriella. Mozzarella.
Lucia.
Lucia.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much
We were us.
for staying with us and
Mansoor.
listening to the episode
Thank you very much for coming for another stupid
with Coach
episode.
This is the highlight.
Coach Nemo,
Sneak.
Yair Fishbein. I'm Yon Lagarda, and with us we had today fucking
Ma.
the master,
Sue.
Mansoor Ashkar.
Mansoor Elite Ashkar.
Guys,
Make
honestly, the
fucking
honor
Guyver.
is mine. This is I don't joke when
Guyver
I tell my
Ashkar.
friends that this is my favorite podcast in Israel.
Dude, I think the first time we kind of
I
had
mean it.
things we wanted to talk about, this time we just wanted to hang out.
Yes, we just hanged out.
We just
man.
hanged out.
We just hanged out.
We just hanged out. And we
hanged
just
out.
put cameras to
We had
4
an
hours of
excuse to
hanging
get some
out.
hangout.
and we just recorded our hanging out.
It was
thing.
totally
You guys
worth
joined us
it.
for a hangout.
And
Totally
that's the special
worth
thing
it.
about us. You spend a few hours with us and you feel like you are...
Totally worth it.
Yeah. So guys, thank you very much.
Listen.
Thank you.
Wait.
What the fuck is it? No, it doesn't. Okay, so guys, again, I wanted. Wait.
Actually, you want to see something crazy? Something
Wait.
crazy?
Yeah.
Something crazy. Hold this. Hold this.
Stupid motherfucker.
So look at this. Look at this.
What
Look
the
at this.
fuck is this?
I
What's
before
going on right now?
before my kid got born, I got him these ones from
He
wait.
is dead.
Wait. I got him these ones from Gaza.
What the fuck?
These guys are from Gaza.
What
made
the
in
fuck?
I don't know if made in Gaza, but they're
I
bought
wanted to use
from
them. I don't want to
Gaza
touch them right now. This is from Gaza.
from before the war. From before the war.
Okay, from before the war.
From
Not
before
now.
the war. And the
Not from
reason
now.
and the
Okay,
reason for
okay.
that, can you hold the mic next to my mouth as I explain it? I wanted to teach my kid from a young age that his two best friends are Ahmed and Benz. Ahmed and Benz. And Ahmed is a typical Middle Eastern Arab with all the stereotypes. He likes shawarma, he's hot-headed, but he's a good, kind heart, But he's rough. Benz is gay. I never told him that. And Benz is from Tel Aviv. And he likes tofu and fondue, and he's very refined. He likes Paris. And Ahmed and Benz are his best friends since childhood, and they don't always agree. But they will give their life for one another because they love one another.
Wow.
So my kid grows getting to
Because they're
understand.
queers for Palestine.
No, them I don't tell them. No, they're not friends with us. But my kid grows knowing that there's an Ahmed side of his family, really good Ahmed side of his family, and there's a Ben side of his family, and also there's a Ben side of Israel and Ahmed side of Israel, and they're all best friends and they're good friends with each other.
Wow.
So when my kid one day will go traveling the world, and he will meet an Arab or a Christian
will
or
treat
a
them
Jew,
just
treat them the same because he grew up with Ahmed and Benz.
wow, beautiful.
No?
Beautiful, brother.
Wow. Mansoor, I want to take a picture.
With Ahmed and Benz.
Wow.
That was genius.
Yeah, they
man.
tell
Well,
bedtime
here,
stories.
I-
Bedtime
I-
stories every night.
It's like the next
If
week
you
of
want to
fucking
make
Morty.
peace in the Middle East,
Ahmed and Mansoor.
Ahmed and Ben.
Ahmed and Benz.
Wait, how did you find those? I want to make ones for my kid as well.
I know it's from Gaza.
It's a
dude.
crazy story, but I asked.
He bought 'em.
I asked.
I will do
Oh,
one
it's
with...
a soldier.
I got it through
slaughtered the
connections
kid.
in Gaza. Let's just say I got it through a connection in Gaza.
oh shit!
Let's keep it that way.
For next time, episode 3 of
For
Three
next
Jews,
time.
One Druze. How did Mansoor Ashkar
Get
Ahmed Benz?
Oh, I love you guys, really.
Guys,
Wow.
thank you everybody who stayed up to here. This is in memory of Tomer and Sigal. Thank you everybody. Again, we had a great time. I don't know where the fuck is Nemo. Here he is.
Peace and out, fuckers.
יאללה ביי חברים.
יאללה ביי.
עם
איזה
ישראל
מלך.
חי,
עם ישראל
motherfuckers.
חי. איזה גברים.
דוגרי.